I'll show you what fighting really is.
Coming in the far end corner, Lord also approaching, especially towards the backliner. He goes in and connects it on two people. And he has the flash to promise Lydia to get right. The two man away from the touches in his survives. He's gonna jump and hit the momentum way too close to the Martin. He's gonna make sure that he gets two of them.
Welcome back, everybody, to MLBB Esports Championship Season 5. This is day number 7, I think. Alright, this is the first match, technical first match of the stream. Our previous match got cancelled because L&D forfeited. So we're going to start off with our lovely children, PMK versus Old G's. Now, before we start off with the match and what's going to happen in the match, let's start with the sponsors. Jed, take it away.
The main sponsor of this tournament being Genesis Store and the co-sponsors being Zeutan Store and RNS VS Store, hosting the diamond giveaways of this stream and this tournament. So the giveaways will be done by the stream giving you codes randomly in between the matches. You can use these codes to redeem diamonds from the link in the description. So make sure to come very quickly and take those codes because those are first come first serve.
And I feel like you might see some codes in the caster desk right now and maybe in the highlights reel. Right, be remembered, first come first serve, do redeem it right now. Now, anyways, Jen, do you have any predictions for this match? Anyone who wins, anyone who loses?
Let's see.
Any
7 votes in and Old G has most of the votes, so I'm feeling there's some favoritism towards them.
I mean, people just like old people, man. Like, ever heard of DILFs? But that aside, let's see. On to the ban section. From PMK side, it's a Saber ban. Now, Saber Roam has been popping up recently, so this could be they might be trying to like Saber Roam strategy. A glue counter ban. Glue XP is still annoying. Although the nerf has kind of weakened them, people have not noticed that, and we have not noticed that too, since like we've seen a lot of glue players pop off recently.
It's just a playstyle. He just works very well in this current meta. What can we say?
That is true. The tanky meta plus spam meta, and he is just mix of both. An Atlas ban. Now this is a nice ban, Atlas. Although not commonly picked in these tournament matches. I'm kind of sad about that, but like. At least he's being noticed. It's a good ban. It's a good ban. It's a good ban. That's what I'm saying. Arlet's not bad though. Arlet is still open.
Oh. Let's see. Will they pick him? Absolutely.
Must ban, must pick. Export ban. I wonder why the export ban, honestly.
I wonder if they mistakenly banned Xbox because he was next to Arlet. I wonder because I don't see a reason to ban Xbox.
Maybe. I was gonna say that, like, what if they have a count? What if they want to play a character that gets countered by its board? You
know? What do you think on Louis as a mage right now in this tournament?
I love Louis as a mage. I've not seen her consistently, which I'm sad about, but I love Louis as a mage. And look at this, mid Sitara to counter the Mostrov pick. This Mostrov might not be able to dash. And Valier. Ooh, do you think they're picking Valier? Maybe it's a Valier, but do you think they're picking Valier so that they can like ensure that Arlet won't get pushed back? Or do you think they're gonna go Frederick Jungle?
We'll have to see,
We've seen that before. We've seen that before. Valier Frederick combo. What did
Oh,
I
a
say?
Hylos.
What did I say? Is this Hylos jungle or Hylos side? Hylos does get countered by Edsport, although he has high HP, Edsport's true damage does melt through him. They had a bad experience with an Edsport? Well, let's not focus on that too much. Let's just see the third bans from both sides. Honestly though,
That will decide a lot of things. It'll be Carry, that's a good ban, considering they have Hylos.
honestly, yeah. Daddy is also pretty annoying. In general, he's also pretty annoying. To fight with and fight
Her
against.
damage has stayed somewhat consistent, if not broken. It's stayed consistent.
That is true, that is true. Although, if I were to use my head, it's gonna be a modest ban. I'm just predicting right now it's gonna be a modest ban.
Richie is a
I'm in
genius.
their head. I'm just in their head. And obviously,
Richie-
Mortis can counter this. Arlet and Mortis's fights, we've seen a lot of like outplays from both sides. I don't think they're risking that. They're not risking that event to happen again. Of like a Mortis steady like two savages or
Most
three maniacs
definitely.
in one match.
And you can't really fight a Mortis with Arlet anyways because he has CC immune. Like, how are you gonna CC him?
That is true, but Arlet has high heal. That is one thing to notice about. Estes, so this is a Hylos side lane. Hylos side against Arlet's side. Who do you think is gonna win there?
Most definitely Hylos. That's if, like, Arlet even fights him in the first place.
That is true, that is true. If Arlet just calms down, he might win a lot of matches.
It should be a
And
stalemate
Bruno.
considering that, yeah. Oh, Bruno.
Honestly, I love Bruno, you know? Bruno's a good marksman, high damage, very underrated. And oh, it's Arlet jungle. I was so confused. I was like, something's not right here. Is Bruno gonna go jungle here? No, it's Arlet. It's Arlet jungle. It's Arlet jungle. That's noise. That's noise. Now then, Gato's side. What? Okay, this is a bit confusing because both Gato and Mincitar are flex pits. So like, who do you think will be roam or side? And what do you think of like Gato as a roam or side? Roger, leave the Gato
That's very
conversation.
interesting.
Leave the Gato conversation. This is the first Roger of the series, of this tournament, of this season.
I like it. I like it. I think it's a very
I
good
like-
pick considering
Yeah,
they will
they
have
like,
Arlet, which will go inside. He will lose HP, and they have Valier and Bruno, which will be sticking at the background of the whole team.
that is true.
They
And
did
one more
need assassin.
One more thing, they do have 2 Taties, and if you count Arlet as a Tate build, 3 Taties. Honestly, I want OG to win this. This OG has a very beautiful top here. With Estes Straw with Hylos side. You've seen that
I do
one
believe
like
that Olgi has a better front.
that is true, that is true. But you've seen that one TikTok of like the blue team like running back, losing a team fight, and then Hylos comes in from the side lane, and then they just like rush in with Hylos' ult. Imagine if we see like a scenario like that. You know?
Hopefully,
But
we do get to see it.
before the match starts, let's talk about the sponsors one more time. This is Genesis Store as our main sponsors, Zeutan and Ivy Vice Store as our co-sponsors. They're sponsoring the giveaways that you're getting from the fleet, from like the giveaways that we're giving. We're giving 54 diamonds. The rest of the information is in the live chat and also in the description below. Read the code, be the first
Yep.
one, win some diamonds. Now, back to the match. Everyone's just chilling. Mincy has drawn top. I've seen a lot of Mincy players just do this, and this is a very good play where they just stay at the goal lane. But like, I don't know why they overstay there. You know, I like them staying.
Roger, do you see Roger's positioning? Oh, he's
very
not doing anything.
He's very this. He's going back. He's going back. I guess he was trying to like try to slow down Valier. You know.
That wasted a lot of his time in jungle, honestly.
Well, who are we to judge? Who are we to judge? Now then, oh, is it the
Top lane?
Top lane almost a nice day. Or Valier with a stun on Louis. This might be a hook on Louis. Nope, Mincy just looking. Mincy just glaring. He's just staring. And this is a hook on Estes. But there's no one to back up. Ooh. Nice hurt, nice hurt. But this is going to be a fallback. But this is a bad time to retreat as Bruno is about to get a mega day
Oh.
from the entire team of all Gs. Let's see, will Bruno survive this? Can Mincy survive this? They've disengaged as soon as the fight began. This is very nice.
They knew
As
both
is-
teams were there. They don't want to take that risk yet.
As you look at bot, Rata and Hylos are having a 1v1.
Oh,
Well-
Mincy hooks someone. That's a Roger. He hooks.
Mincy with a beautiful one. Roger dodges the stun. And Retreat, is that kill? Is that kill? Oh, that is a kill by Estes.
That is a kill.
Beautiful. But this might be a...
Oh, no.
This is an ult from Rata's Heaven's Calling. Oh, this is a trade. This is not a... Oh, that was an even trade.
Indeed.
Roger missed that kill. That might have given him like a double kill or triple kill too with the first kill reset.
MKF has half-sided turtle and Roger is not there yet. He's taking his blue. He might just be late for this.
He might not because there's no retreat.
Oh.
Both sides had no retreat. And Arlen is gonna dash in. Never mind Louis with the defense of the yin yang reaction. Roger like so
Arlen
just,
doesn't have dash. Arlen doesn't have his dash yet.
yeah, but
Oh,
then
now he
Roger
has it.
can't move. Roger can't move because of Midnight Stars' Ping's calling. Will the yin yang reaction save Louis? Oh, he's low.
Low,
They
but
lost-
no cigar.
This is just too sad. They lost Turtle and the Roger's life. The Roger ran in, but he ran into Mincitar's like ult, and then boom, nothing happened out of there. Nothing came out of there.
That's what you want not want to do. You want to like dodge the enemy skills. You don't want to charge blindly straight on.
While we're talking about that, Mincitar's has gone top, just immediately running straight there. Ooh, nice prediction by Moskov. This has been very funny. Mincy like overshot the hurt and then dropped the hurt, you know. That's just showing vision of Mincy. Roger knows.
I
that
believe
Mincy's
Mincy will hook the. He will not hook that push.
He will hurt Estes, I think.
Oh! Oh my God! Shred is 3-man set by Mincy.
The divine blessing of Estes, that'll actually save them. That will save them. Poor Louis will get saved. This is just. What did I told you? I should stop. I should stop predicting. I should stop predicting.
You want all G's to win? You want all G's to win?
I want all G's to win. Well, PMK is playing very good, you know. You cannot deny that. They're playing extremely aggressive, but also extremely safe at the same time. Like, how do you achieve that? How does one achieve that? Speaking of this,
They've just been winning the team fights that they initiate.
that is true. But Lu Yi's damage is also skyrocketed for some reason in the early game. Oh, Mincy's hook got cancelled by Louis. Arliss jumping in. Is that another ult by Estes? No, maybe not. Mincy should.
Oh, bad initiation there.
Mincy's Heaven's Calling almost got him got him and his team killed. Valier's second still saved them. A beautiful defense by Valier. But they might lose Turtle here as there's no time. And Estes has ult here. They should what oh it seems as if Team Olgies did not decide to initiate there. I don't think they want
Gato
to risk.
left his lane and he might be coming to oh, he's not coming for turtle. All right.
I mean, Gato has ult, so it can just like clear bot, clear mid, and then ult onto the turtle. I think that's what they're planning with him. And they should not have waited for Mincy to come back. Now let's see what Roger. Now let's see what this team will do. They do have Estes' divine blessing, so maybe they might use that to rush in. Mincy does
Oh,
ult,
Roger stole it.
Roger steals the turtle. Divine blessing from Estes saves everyone. With that, Roger just has infinite heals, first skill heal, passive heal, and the Estes heal. And he lives that monster with the cleanup, but nothing's touching this one here. Maybe it might be Roger. Nope, nothing's touching this one here. Now that is a way to get by a match. They've evened out the goal from I guess it was a 2k, 3k difference to perfect. It's a 60 to 16k. You do not see these normally. You do not see this type of goal differences normally. But this might be an end on top lane. Never mind, Valier defense. Nope. Valier was too late to defend that lane. Bruno has lost his goal, has lost his first turret against Mostrov. This might be bad for him. Easy dance on him if he's not careful. Gato and Hylos. Oh no, this might be a dead on top lane if we focus stop here. They're just waiting. Ooh, too early. And that Bruno, did you see him flick a dash? Or was that just a
I
dash?
did.
Louis did a teleport something?
Oh, Louis.
Oh, she just went mid. Oh, she avoided Mincy. They still gave themselves vision, But I guess it's much better than being ulted and put by Minotaur, you know?
Oh, nice. Oh, this poor Moskov.
As soon as I say that, these guys.
This
What is
Mincy's not
happening?
bad. Oh, look at Gato.
Gato with the ult from Silos with his ult while prodding. Wait. What's. Gato's still like beating him, he's still alive. His passive just healing him up. Oh, but Hylos' attachment reduction has killed him down finally. Roger is jumping in on Valir. On Minotaur.
Oh
How's it
my goodness.
That was a bloodbath. That was a bloodbath, honestly.
Maniac by Roger.
Roger with the first kill, Wolf Claw. Damn, beautiful. Gato joining in that team fight was like very satisfied to see. But then Hylos
My
almost
man
saved his
went
team.
wild after Hylos jumped in, walked in.
Honestly, yeah. He saw the ult of Hylos, he saw that he's still at healing, he's still at 8 speed. He was like, you know what? Let's get 4 kills.
Oh,
And speaking of that, Arlen gets turtle. I don't know why. Well, Hylos should not have been there, but it's fine. Estes kills Arlet here. Minotaur's ult is on Roger, can't dash. He won't dash, he'll just leave. Good call there. Bruno is running in Louis with a yin yang reaction. Half HP. He might die from by Roger if Roger jumps on him. But he's not taking a smart decision not to, since like he has 2 bodyguards on him. Roger are calmly clear his blue buff, and they have overturned this like the gold gap has still not changed. Let's have a look at the builds. While we share this Mincy, since this man might hook, you know? He might hook.
both teams kind of like are equally winning each team fight, except like, you know, yeah, they're like just trading team fights at this point.
That's true. Mincy with the second still hooked onto Louise, staring her off. As is joined with Bruno, and Gato's just chilling with Philos. They're just friends over there. We see Dominus Athena by Mincy, Hunter Strike, and I think that might be BOD from Arlet. Valir with Ice Blade, the giant glowing one. Bruno with like Berserkers and Endless. Concentrated dominance
Ooh,
from
that's
Gato.
high damage.
That is very high damage. Valir should not have walked into that still. He's lost more than half of his HP. God, don't do that. Don't do that, Valir. I think they're doing the same thing. Oh wait, a stun? This way you're hurt?
Oh,
Roger might die here. Oh, the miss on
oh,
the
he was.
old...
Estes'
Arlet-
healing is kind of saving a lot of them.
That is true, that is true. And with Monsters as damage and stun, he might die if he over chases. They don't chase. This is good. They're all at the perfect HP for Roger to come in and have another maniac, you know? So like, they should just like play it safe for now.
I think that's what they're doing. They don't want him to get another maniac.
Yeah, and Roger's just waiting. He's just chilling. He's just patient.
Oh, he knows.
He knows. And that's a dead. That's a kill. Oh. Is that kill?
Oh,
That is a kill. Oh, look at the Wind of Nature on Roger's. A triple kill from Roger.
Oh,
Is
he
that a maniac?
cheated. Oh no, he went back to the
Ooh.
turret.
Oh, poor Roger. Rolled into the turret. This Bruno.
No, Richie, that's a wind of nature on Roger. It's not on Arlet.
That's a Wind of Nature on Roger?
Yes, I just saw it. Oh my goodness. So that informs how Arlet is being successful. It's not missing his skill. It's just Roger with wind of nature.
He's immuning the damage. I don't know if that's... Wait, he doesn't get the full stats, right? He doesn't get the full 2 seconds. He only gets like 1 second.
No, but I think
Roger
that's
what?
enough considering that Arlet is pretty quick with his combos.
So basically, slow hand to beat this Roger. Slow hand.
Yes, slow hand.
We have Arlen just... He's not jumping in, but he's just like... Just staring at them. This might be another put on like...
Valir.
Estes. Oh, look at the damage on Estes. Look at the damage on... Oh, the Valir C chain with Valir and Arlen on Louis.
The Valir zoned out the Estes while Arlet handled the Louis. Pretty good teamwork there.
Very good teamwork there. Mincy chatting bushes where that Roger might be, where that monster might be. Straight away the monster.
Oh, nice.
This might be a free lord from Team PMKs. And has destroyed vision.
I like that for the majority of the fight, like both Gato and Estes, like Hylos have to like stay in their own lane.
Honestly, yeah, I've not seen either side push till now. They're just chilling. Wait, what
Both of
can
them
they
are like
do?
just stuck there.
What can they do? By the time they clear one minion wave, another one shows up. And we're actually, no, we might see Gotham join in this team fight.
Oh, yes. I'm just keeping an eye on Mincy. He just missed a hook.
You're staring at Mincy. What's he didn't do
Yes, I
today?
have been staring at Mincy.
Oh, Gato's joined
Oh,
in.
Gato. Oh, two people.
Oh, the two-man ult. Estes with the Divine Blessing. Hylos with this ult charging in.
Oh,
what is that?
Louis.
Louis, he got reaction to turn this fight upside down. Arlet, that's all. I thought he was gonna start swinging and dashing like a Lancelot on track, but no. He looked at the status of the team fight and was like, you know what? Not my life. Not my strife.
PMK grouped up to kill the people Gato caught, but because of that, Louis got them so badly.
That is true, that is true. Oof. The old rage is not enough. Push away the minions. The Louis' damage is skyrocketing. With the gold gap, but they're still losing the gold gap, by the way. Well, technically losing. They're only like 4K.
It's not really that. It's honestly not big of a goal gap. Honestly, it's just like 1K.
1/2 a K, like 400.
Yeah, half a K now. It's like
Yeah.
it's like insignificant at this point because both teams are like playing good.
Both teams have equal gold, equal items, beautiful plays. Now look at this. Now look at what Gotha's doing with them. They're just staying at the main like force of the team. Just so that he jumps in and they like mix with that set. But then Louis is punishing them.
Bruno is alone on bottom lane, and that's interesting.
He might die here, but they're not charging him. They think that's a trap.
Yeah, they're not.
What?
Oh, fight in mid lane.
They should have went for that trap, honestly. Arlen getting stunned by Moskov, but Gotha just punishing him. Gotha punishing him, and Roger activates the wind of nature.
Look at Hylos. Look at Hylos.
Wait, this might be a triple on Roger. This might Roger's like just he just keep possibly hitting the Gotha with the the dominance is like lowering his healing. And Roger's down. Gotha's down, and it's a wipe. But Hylos just goes for like
Amazing.
here. Was Hylos like was Hylos soloing? I saw Hylos bot. What is
Yeah, he was soloing the Bruno. He's soloing the Bruno.
This is so sad. This is just so terribly sad.
It's just Arlet left to defend. I think he will be able to do it. They might just go for Lord at this point.
There's only one minion. I don't think they'll try to like push that one.
Oh,
what?
Arlet went in.
Arlet went in. He should not have done that. Oh, but he is healing though. His bad heals with 2 dominance on him. he's still
It's not
healing.
enough. It's not enough.
It's obviously not enough, but you could like that is still like drastic like boost of HP. You know.
Yes, it's pretty threatening.
Now with Roger and Moskov taking the tunnel, we have Hylos and Estes like joint vision. Estes is not too far. They might just jump on the Lord as there's no one there to defend. No one here there to heal. Sorry, not to defend. They can defend easily. Hylos charging in, but Valir shutting that charge down. And Mincits are shutting that charge down.
Mincy stopping as well.
And now Gotha's gonna stop. And now Bruno's gonna. This poor Hylos is not gonna move. He's not gonna move.
He has been denied entry by Team PMK.
And look at that, with just one Lord, OLG is leading with a gold gap of 2K. Or 3K by now, but since it's near 50, I don't think it matters that much, honestly. Everyone has full build, they're just building up the items they want to build, you know, just the last few items they need. Moskov has completed his Trinity set, and they're just leaving Lord. Except Estes.
That might have been bad if the whole team jumped on Estes, but I think they're too preoccupied with Lord.
That is true. That is true. It's like Lord takes for priority, but like, did you just saw all of them just leave Estes to die there?
Yeah. I was like, why is Estes alone there? And then I noticed like, oh, that's why.
They just left him. And ooh, this is they're all camping that bush. Do you see that? But
yeah,
the
Arlet has gone nowhere.
Arlet knows, Moskov knows.
Oh, Gato. 2-man out again.
But Louis is leading that set, having a free set. Estes with the Divine Blessing, not letting any of them lose their HP. Hylos hasn't even moved his HP once. Roger in the turret. Bruno Wind of Nature and Immortality has been popped by Bruno. Valir is constantly pushing them back. Beautiful. A beautiful team fight and a beautiful defense.
So the reason why Roger jumped in is because he used Wind of Nature and he jumped at Bruno and just used pop Wind of Nature.
Oh, so you jumped in and jumped out, like, perfect. Use
Yes.
that button and we won't deal with you again. And will Bruno solo defend this lane? I don't think so, but Valier might. Oh, Valier's not trying to. Valier's not risking
The
his
tower will
life.
go down, most definitely.
And Valier might go down. Oh no, the stun saves him. His first stun actually saves him. Beautiful.
With this, OG will secure all the inhibitor turrets of PMK. And a team fight. Oh no!
Ult, but he pushes them all away from Gato's ult. Estes still having his divine blessing, but he's being pushed back by his own team. He dies. Roger it's a good thing Roger didn't stay there. Gato dies by Bruno. Luis tried her best to support, but he just cleaned up by the Valier, who's very, very low HP. Roger coming in for the cleanup. But no, he's not. He came in with
Arlet
the
is
broom.
looking for that kill.
Arlet is looking for that kill, honestly. And
Oh, he wasted his dash.
he came in with the broom and got smacked by his own broom. He should not
That
leave
was
this
just
up.
honestly, that was just so tragic to see. Like Gato did like a pretty good ult there, and Arlet was like, "Oops."
Oops. Let me do this. You can do it later. You can hold your ult, can't you?
Oh my.
A lot of just tight players felt that, but Valier copied his ult. But who the? Oh, for this beautiful set here with mid Roger getting potent, covered and Arlen stealing the Lord. Roger's getting mad here, but Gato is going back with the Estes. Roger should not be here. He's going to die here. He should leave. Estes tried his best to just like focus the heal on him, using the ult to heal Roger.
Ooh.
And back there, Alice has just won their team fight against Arlet and I think that's Bruno? Yeah, that's Bruno. How does that happen? Valiers has pushing the bat as best as they can, as far as they can. But since this
Lord
is
is spawning.
yeah, this is PMK's Lord, they don't end. And another beautiful hit by Minsitar. And Gato just dives in. But he's gonna die there. Gato with the old Minsitar, everyone's just trying their best to delay the game for the Lord to keep pushing. Roger's just gonna go and clean up the Lord by himself. And this is not an end. I don't think this is an end. As the team of
PMK is
PMK
successfully
has
defended.
that is true. It'll just end with the Lord, and the next Lord might be a Luminous Lord, so that they have to watch that out because that next Lord will be the last.
This is gonna be a 20-minute game. This is gonna be one of the longer games of this tournament.
Yeah, I love long games. I love fun long games like these. Where it's just decision making and decision making. As we see Minsitar here going straight for that Harlos. Weird pick here, but honestly understandable. Because they might bait the Estes to come closer.
Look at the Bruno split pushing and bot, so they might just lose this team fight at top lane.
Or they try to bait them to fight here. For the Bruno push. But nope, with the team starting
Oh, Moscow's damage is pulling through.
Gato's coming in to join this team fight. Really ult? He won't ult. They've just left their mage and like trying to die. Which is understandable. I mean, what would Gato do, right? He ults there, he's gonna die too. So all they can do is
PMK lost this team fight.
PMK, you're right, PMK might lose his team fight if they don't play this accurately. Mostra with that penetration passive hitting Bruno somehow. How does that even work?
That works because
Logic.
spears.
This is a
Oh,
ult by
Gato!
A beautiful ult by Gato. Arlet can but Arlet's cleaned up by Louis, Gato just cleaned up by Mostrov, and Bruno doesn't have enough HP to hit all of them. But wait, Bruno has the damage. He one-shot Mostrov, but can't defend the day. A beautiful game by OG. And Jen, my predictions are never wrong.
Not this time at least.
Not this time at least.
A well played by PMK, but OG was able to pull through a successful team fight in the end because Bruno was not available for the team fight at top, and that led to them losing 2 members, and they won a 3-5 at the end.
Yep, it's just a sad vibes constantly. Well, before we end off this match, let's just talk about the sponsors one last time. There's Genesis Store, Zeutan Store, Ivy Store, for sponsoring our giveaways that we're giving to you. The redeem codes, one on the caster's desk, and they'll be in the highlights reels that you'll see further on. Well then, see you guys, have fun, see you in the next match. Oh, look at that, Wind of Nature? Or Rogers? A triple kill from Roger.
Oh,
Is
he
that a
cheated.
maniac?
Oh no, he went back to the turret.
Oh, Darthos joined
Oh,
in.
Gato. Oh, two people.
Oh, the two-man ult. STS with the divine blessing. Hylos with this ult charging in. Oh, Darthos joined in.
Gato. Oh, two people.
Oh, the two-man ult. STS with the divine blessing. Hylos with this ult charging in.
Oh,
what is that?
Louis.
Louis, he got reaction has turned this fight upside down. Arlet back. Oh, Darthos joined in.
Gato. Oh, two people.
Oh, the two-man ult. STS with the divine blessing. Hylos with this ult charging in.
Oh,
what is that?
Louis.
Louis, he got reaction has turned this fight upside down. Arlet, he's a lady that said having a preset. Estes with the divine blessing, not letting any of them lose their HP. Hylos hasn't even moved his HP once. The Roger in the turret. Bruno Wind of Nature and Immortality has been popped up. He's a lady that said having a preset. Estes with the divine blessing, not letting any of them lose their HP. Hylos hasn't even moved his HP once. The Roger in the turret. Bruno Wind of Nature and Immortality has been popped up. He's a lady that said having a preset. Estes with the divine blessing, not letting any of them lose their HP. Hylos hasn't even moved his HP once. The Roger in the turret. Bruno Wind of Nature and Immortality has been popped up. He's a lady that said having a preset. Estes with the divine blessing, not letting any of them lose their HP. Hylos hasn't even moved his HP once. The Roger in the turret. Bruno Wind of Nature and Immortality has been popped up. He's a lady that said having a preset. Estes with the divine blessing, not letting any of them lose their HP. Hylos hasn't even moved his HP once. The Roger in the turret. Bruno Wind of Nature and Immortality.
Because
Logic.
spears.
This is a
Oh,
four-man
Gato.
A beautiful Orbital. Arlet can Arlet's cleaned up and Louis, Darthos just cleaned up and Mostov, and Bruno doesn't have enough
Because
logic.
spears.
This is a four-man
Gato.
A beautiful Orbital. Arlet can Arlet's cleaned up and Louis, Darthos just cleaned up and Mostov, and Bruno doesn't have enough
Because
logic.
spears.
This is a four-man
Gato.
A beautiful Orbital. Arlet can Arlet's cleaned up and Louis, Darthos just cleaned up and Mostov, and Bruno doesn't have enough
Because
logic.
spears.
This is a four-man
Gato.
A beautiful Orbital. Arlet can Arlet's cleaned up and Louis, Darthos just cleaned up and Mostov, and Bruno doesn't have enough
Because
logic.
spears.
This is a four-man
Gato.
A beautiful Orbital. Arlet can Arlet's cleaned up and Louis, Darthos just cleaned up and Mostov, and Bruno doesn't have enough
Because
logic.
spears.
This is a four-man
Gato.
A beautiful Orbital. Arlet can Arlet's cleaned up and Louis, Darthos just cleaned up and Mostov, and Bruno doesn't have enough
Because
logic.
spears.
This is a four-man
Gato.
A beautiful Orbital. Arlet can Arlet's cleaned up and Louis, Darthos just cleaned up and Mostov, and Bruno doesn't have enough
Because
logic.
spears.
This is a four-man
Gato.
A beautiful Orbital. Arlet can Arlet's cleaned up and Louis, Darthos just cleaned up and Mostov, and Bruno doesn't have enough
Because
logic.
spears.
This is a four-man
Gato.
A beautiful Orbital. Arlet can Arlet's cleaned up and Louis, Darthos just cleaned up and Mostov, and Bruno doesn't have enough
Because
logic.
spears.
This is a four-man
Gato.
A beautiful Orbital. Arlet can Arlet's cleaned up and Louis, Darthos just cleaned up and Mostov, and Bruno doesn't have enough
Because
I'll show you what fighting really is.
Coming to the far end, corner lord also approaching, especially towards the backline. He goes in and connects it on two people. And he has the flash to progress Lydia to get right. The two-man outlet from the Coastal Reflections in his survives. He's gonna jump and hit the momentum way too close to them, but the Martin is gonna make sure that he detonates two of them.
lead, by the way.
Welcome everyone to day 7 of MLBB Esports Season 5 in the group leagues. Right now we have RNS versus Team Kirin. The last match, OLG's won. And before we continue, we'll talk about the sponsors of this tournament. Richie, you can go ahead with that.
The sponsors of this tournament are Genesis Store, RNS VS Store, and Zeutan Store. They're sponsoring the giveaways that really provided you, and I think you might have seen the redeem code in the highlights reel and the crosshairs desk currently. Do redeem those codes and get those free diamonds for yourself. Oh.
Guys, make sure to come get them fast. They're first come, first serve. You can take those redeem codes, go in the description, and fill out your details and win diamonds. Who doesn't want them? Now, going on with match.
What happened last match was beautiful, but we do have to discuss this match. Who do you think will win? Who are you voting for? I'm on Team Kirin's side. I'm on Team Kirin's side.
You're on Team Kirin's side. I guess I should pick the side of RNS.
Alright, go ahead.
Honestly, let me see them a bit.
Honestly though,
alright, the draft phase has started.
Please vote, guys. We love your vote. We love to see your comments. We love to see what you're talking about. We love to see your thoughts on this match. Now, back to the draft phase.
The first ban by Team RNS is Joy. What do you think about that? That little rat?
An assassin rat that no one wants to fight. Understandable.
Very easy to use her to go to backlines, so I assume Team RNS wants some backline heroes, a lot more.
Oh, you might be right.
The ban from Team Kirin is Framus.
Framus is a very, I would say, weird ban, but I feel like currently with how he's worked and how he's played well, he's a good ban. He's a good ban, just like Atlas.
The third ban from will be Team RNS. That will be 1-1.
A 1-1 ban. Ooh, they really don't want like backline. Wait a minute. Why do I feel deja vu right now? I feel deja vu with these bans. Don't you think?
The usual ban being Arlet. We saw he did pretty good in last game as well. Alright, 1-1. Do you think she's still worth the ban even after all those nerfs?
Dude, honestly though, I feel like the nerfs have affected her, but like people just don't want to risk it because it's like they will affect her an amateur one. They will affect a 1-1 who doesn't have the micros and macros maximized. If it's a pro 1-1, that they will die no matter what, nerf or whatever. The only way to kill 1-1 is to do the Phobius treatment to her of having 5 consecutive nerfs on one character.
Indeed. Now the first pick by RNS was Julian, and the two picks by Team Kirin was Nathan and Kufra. So an anti-dash take from the side of Team Kirin, even though Atlas is open. So I'm looking forward to what they're gonna do right now.
What will they do? What will they do?
I believe they might want to pick Valentina, so they can't copy Atlas' ult if they do pick him.
Who knows? Who knows yet? Alana.
Straight up saying, don't pick tanky opponent. Don't pick more tanky.
Yeah, don't go tanky. Get an assassin over here. Get a lane over here.
We might see an assassin pick from Team Kirin soon.
We might see a mage pick actually here because Yiv is still unbanned and Yiv we know has been like busted in meta currently. Although not picked.
Oh yeah, what kind of mages do you think they'll pick to counter Lunox in lane?
Honestly,
Xavier.
I don't know. I don't know the mid matchup, but like all I know is that I love some of these mages and I love Xavier. Just like Louis, I love these guys.
Xavier is a bit underwhelming in the early game, but his late game is much better than Lunox in terms of like range.
In terms of consecutive damage, Lunox will eat that Xavier up. He will
definitely. Did I see a Claude ban from Team Kirin?
Is that a mistake? Is that an accidental ban? Or that could be a favorited ban. RNS should have a Claude Pro in their team.
Who knows? I haven't seen Claude ban yet. These are some kind of like interesting bans. I wish I like knew more about these teams.
Honestly, I would wish to have some like backstory, like some like their lore on them. Like you know how you have hero lore. And speaking of hero lore, Fredrin's banned. This is a bar.
Fredrin is a very good ban considering he is pretty strong in jungling, and they don't want Team Kirin to have a very strong jungler with that comp.
And they might get countered by down to jungle since you know there's a Julian jungle and he has very weak early game. So Fredrin will bully that. And a Ruby pick, a Ruby side. This is a nice comp here. This is not too tiny, not too like filled with burst.
I want to say Ruby is a flex pick. Honestly, I want to say that she could go jungle, but I haven't seen that yet in the India server yet. So who knows?
Yep. This is sad. Honestly, we could say the same thing with Xavier, but like I'm the crazy one here. And here we have a drop row and a Brody Martin pit. Ooh.
I like those picks considering. I want to know why they waited so long to pick Brody, considering it was just Nathan in the end against.
Listen, there are two Nathan builds that they might be expecting here: an Inspire Nathan and a Mage Nathan. Because Inspire Nathan is any build, but if it's just a Flicker is a very like random spell this they get to pick here. So I don't think they're trying to like have someone to out damage the Nathan's heal. You get me?
Yeah, I see it. Here we see a Karina pick, and I was right. They did want the assassin pick from Team Kirin.
But this is gonna be a bit bad for Team Kirin's side, as their main source of damage is all magic. Although two of them can't be tamed for the late game, the early game will be suffering, and the mid game will just be sad.
Nathan will have the items to like penetrate through Tia's shield, but that will come in the later phase of the game. So they might have to snowball really hard in order to like have an advantage over RNS.
That is true. Now, before we start with the match, one more time with the sponsors. This Genesis Store is our main sponsor, Zeutan and IVY Store, and these stores are sponsoring your giveaways that we're giving you. Now, these giveaways, you get free diamonds, everything's in the description. You don't have to like worry about anything. Just follow the rules, give your ID, be done with it, get the diamonds. Now, who do you think is gonna win this, Chen? Who do you think is gonna win this draft phase? Or
I believe that in the early game, Team Kirin has a huge advantage, and I want to see that happen.
Team Kirin, Team RNS, because Team Kirin. Actually, no, yeah, you might be right here. Karina's early game is like underlit, and Julian, this like it just depends on who gets the first triple kill.
Oh, Kufra jump in the mid lane on Lunox, but Lunox will not take much damage. Instead, she will start punishing the Kufra here, and Kufra is having trouble backing off. He will back off less than half HP now.
This is an advantage.
Lita coming up in the mid lane.
Oh, what
and Julian just instantly takes that with his enhanced first kill.
What a very fast like little clear. Oh my god, beautiful. God guided the goal lane. Let's see what's happening here. And there's always a fight.
Brody's having a fun time considering he's a stronger marksman in the early game.
But he's playing safe, I think. Yeah, he's playing safe a bit. But there are troopers there in the first.
Yes, he is. Oh, Kufra jump on Grog, but it was to not. There might be a fight here, but Grog is backing up.
Honestly, there might be an actual guy to top lane if we just focus on Kufra. If you look at bot, it's obvious. We know what's gonna happen. Like Esme and Ruby.
Kufra jumped on Brody. Flicker jump. Pretty good one, but Brody flickered back.
It's a flicker for flicker, with Dot just telling the Karina to back off. As Karina goes back to her jungle, Julia just states that for himself. SB, what is this? SB has chased Ruby out of her own lane. What is happening here?
Interesting.
Chased her all the way through.
It seems like in the mid lane we see Lunox using a right mid, but will it be a kill? Kufra jumps, and that will cause a first blood on Lunox by Karina.
Ruby with the old, Kufra with the jump, Xavier with the CC. That Lunox was not surviving that, even if
there was no breathing room for her.
There was nothing. Now
here see Esmeralda in a good position to steal the turtle, but let's see she is able to. Nope.
Oh. And she just jumped by Kufra. Will this be a title?
Here we see on top, Nathan is getting pelted by Julian and Brody here.
What is happening in this game? Julian's just clearing the crab. Grot is just in mid, just hiding. Showing Kufra's vision. Kufra doesn't know anything that's happening to him. He might just jump on the back.
Here we see they are getting a lot of third shield from
Golden.
Alright.
Where is that Ruby cutting?
Ruby's cutting a lot of lanes, but she's a straight cutting from like the tier 2 tower. Oh, it's from the inhibitor tower now. On top, and we see Kufra jumping on the Lunox, but Lunox uses light form to back off.
Kufra just staring at her like, okay, weird. Like, I'm just
this Kufra's pretty good.
Kufra's really good, and I'm just worried about the Ruby. Where is she going? What is she cooking?
Both Ruby and Esmeralda don't want to fight each other, so it seems like they're just gonna keep playing the lane. You see a small skirmish, but it's not gonna be a whole fight.
And we see a whole fight at top, actually.
Oh, on
Brody
top we see... Oh...
I did that ending the life of poor Brody. And Nathan ulting for what? Oh, let's see. Are you... I think he's AFK. No, never mind. He was just waiting.
He probably used it to like push.
Ah, Zeutan. That actually makes sense. We see Nathan
currently. The turtle is coming in 20 seconds, and both junglers are pretty close to it. But more of like Team Kirin is close to the turtle than Team RNS. On Esmeralda though, Xero's ult hits very well, and that causes the perish of Esmeralda.
Beautiful. The dawning light will strike upon this Esme.
Pinpoint accuracy. But here we see Karina starting the turtle, and Jun is in perfect position to steal it. Now let's see who gets the turtle. Lunox is coming in as well.
Karina leaves the turtle. No, she's still trying to take it, but that drop is stopping her. With everything in his power, this might be a double ult.
Kufra stun him, but it will be enough for Karina to get the retry off.
I might think it's not ult, or am I crazy? He's not ult here, right?
Ooh.
But
Esmeralda is going in without... Oh, Karina is using assassination, but it is not enough. Julian takes her down.
Julie chased it out with, I think that's first kill over there. And
Grog knocked up the Ruby. Brody coming in with rotation from top lane.
Brody just like cleared mid and is just like staring at the Xavier like, I can definitely kill him. No mana, like this is a fun time to do. But
instead he will leave it. Oh, he's going back to this lane. I was like, he is going to Esmeralda? No.
I think it's supposed to like.
Here we see Kufra camping. Kufra is camping for someone, and he will get the Lunox instead. Oh, he baited her ult.
Oh, that is true. This is gonna be bad for the next time they meet. Let's hope they meet in 20 seconds, man. Kufra's gonna get pelted over here. But he escapes.
He is not.
And Ruby and SV, they're just... Okay, this is a more fun fighter versus fighter here. But... Oh, okay, never mind. I thought Kufra was about to like be caught over there.
Finally, it's gonna be a gank, and Esmeralda might be going down here. Karina's damage is going through to her.
Oh, actually? Oh, she was cutting.
No.
She was cutting. What?
Julian might get this. Oh no! The Karina got scared though.
That Karina got scared and stressed. Kufra jumps in on Grot, but Grot with the ult back.
Where are you, Kufra? No.
What? But that's one turret for two. Or wait, they can defend bot, so just one for one. Now,
I believe Xavier died as well, and Kufra was stuck there as well.
Nah, Kufra just jumped in. That's what I saw. Maybe you're right. Maybe Xavier might have died. Who knows? Not
I
us.
just saw one death.
We're just too interested in what the drop is doing.
Now we see Julian taking the turtle, and Grok is zoning the Karina so that she will not be able to steal it this time around. And they will take this turtle pretty dominantly.
Kufra's coming in with the
Kufra jumping in.
But, okay, that's good. The conceal... The small movement speed doesn't seem that much, but like, it's beneficial in crucial times. We see Dodgers.
Alright.
We see the... Where's the SB? The SB is very too top. We see the God just like pushing slowly. Kufra's a jump.
With a
and-
two-man jump, Lunox will back off with her ult. Here we see Ruby going in between three people. She will
Ruby will
flicker ult the Brody. Brody will flicker out. Lunox at dark ult. Kufra with the ult. Karina with the assassination, but it's not enough to go by Lunox's damage. And Jonas is on the chase. Ruby has to get out of there, but
As we
she will
start
fail
moving-
to do so.
As we Starwood, that's a cleanup on Ruby. And
That
she
was
might
a
go for
1-for-3 trade.
That really was. Ezzy might go for the Xavier here, maybe not. She's just waiting for someone to initiate on that. But it's a bad choice here. Nathan seems like a good target here. Nathan should also back off. He should, like, play safe. But Xavier finally recalling. Look at that bad mana, just eat it alive.
When you have this kind of chaotic fights, that will happen.
That is true,
Cooper
that is
barely missing the jump on his murder.
TGD has got to back off, you know?
Ruby is actually dealing with with Grok, but Grok will ult out.
This is a Ruby. This might be an actual full-on gank on bot. Brody's at half HP, so Trina could easily like kill him
Oh,
with assassinate.
Kufra jumps in, but he fails to jump on Lunox because of no vision. Here we
And
see a Nathan kill. He got out of position.
SB jumps on Nathan as Kufra failed to jump in. SB was like, I ain't failing, you are. And
Oh,
another
Kufra
jump,
jumps Grok this time, but that's just to taunt him probably.
Lord, what is he doing? What is this dot thing, man? What are you doing, my brother? This
Here we see Lunox just melting the Lord. We know that.
The Chaos Order. The Kufra might jump in, but the zone actually worked out. Dot is just walking in there like it's his own area, it's his own base. Your base is
Esmeralda
blue
might
now.
just get ganked here.
Esme is caught out of position, but she
Oh,
will
she
live
gets
this
ulted and she will go down
fight.
by
She
4
will go
members
down.
of Team Kirin.
She stayed a bit too deep, as they would say. And Dot with the
Lunox
flip
died ult.
Not Dot,
Oh,
Kufra-
he ults at the Lunox and she will get stuck, but she will flicker out. Julian Tree do two-man knock-up. Lunox is very low and she'll get taken down by the Nathan's damage. Julian knocks 2 people up
Ooh.
again. And
Ruby
Brody's
with-
damage is going through.
Ruby with that beautiful ult, but ooh, it's too late
Ooh.
for that. Julian carried the cleanup as a triple kill there. Xavier beat the only man alive, outraging everyone.
Oh, Brody
But
flickered
he
in.
died.
Amazing maneuver there. Oh,
The part apart
Grok?
memory. What's that? What's that?
he almost died by the third there.
You almost died with turret. But it's good, he lives. But like the torn apart memory with the what a beautiful flicker.
I do believe Team RNS needs to back off here. They don't have the members to push with this lord. They don't have the resources.
That is
But the
true,
top
that is
inhibitor
true.
turret will get damaged very greatly.
It is enough for Brody to just like hit it once with his like base attack, but I feel like he shouldn't risk that, you know? Just go back and base recall.
Not while Team Kirin's members are right there defending it.
Oh, this is a
Oh,
ult on
Grok ulted on Ruby. And Kufra ulted to 2 people, but it's not on the walls. This might backfire on them.
But that actually makes Linux waster like
Oh,
light form and like Ezreal wasting the vengeance. So it'll be easier to kill next time. Kufra jumping in and jumping back out. Who like Brock is still there. Madman. Zayo with the ports. Brock is just I love seeing Brock play. It's like they're always just like it reminds me of the free
oh
JD, you
Grok
know?
is kind of
Oh,
stuck.
He is. He's just like twisted and turned. He's still
But he
there.
is not backing off. Instead, he's going in. He will ult the Kufra. Then Ruby is stuck. She is not able to get out, but she'll back off immediately.
This
Both
is-
teams are playing quite passively right now, as both
passive?
tanks are not able to set.
This is fast.
This is pretty passive, considering that both teams aren't going in. What I've seen teams do in this tournament, I can tell you, this is quite tame considering that.
Rufus are jumping on the Lord
Oh,
Bush.
Kufra jumps in.
He might die if he goes to him. Oh, that wall just gave me PTSD. That wall just gave me PTSD.
Oh, Grok with conceal, and he's going all the way around the red buff, and he will trying to he will stun the Xavier and the Karina. The Kufra gets 3 members of oh my god, Karina goes with assassination, Jun does a knock up. Brody's damage is going through. Ruby with 1 hit remaining.
The Brody with the flicker, but he couldn't get the ult off. What is this? The assassination of Karina. The assassination of Karina on Esmeralda was 0 damage. I saw her pop the ult, and then nothing happened to SB.
Because she's not building a second magic as this item right now. She has learned from her mistakes.
Oracle, and now she's doing it. Is this skirmish at mid?
Now this is a lore from Team RNS side, and this is a level 2 lord.
An evolved lord, you could say.
Ruby also the Grok, and Grok's 2 low HP, and he will go down by assassination. Karina is stuck, and she'll go down by Brody's damage.
Karina went too deep.
Esmeralda is she? Will she? She will not.
She won't. Also, it's a 1-for-1 trade, but a tank for a jungler. I don't think that's a good trade here, honestly. I mean, for both sides. One lost their front liner and the other lost their damage dealer.
Oh, Kufra! Amazing flicker rolled and gets 2 crucial members of Team RNS. Oh my!
The Tyrant's Wrath from the base, from China, all the way to Japan. Beautiful, beautiful.
Catching RNS with their pants down. Both their damage dealers gone.
Julian might get a kill here on Ruby, but Ruby's in a shield.
No. Ruby has Athena and Hostels. I don't think it's possible.
And also the passive too, so yeah, nothing's gonna kill that Ruby. Julian vented.
There's Nathan hiding from Esmeralda.
I mean, he's just breathing down her net. Like, what's happening here? I don't think he wants to fight.
Oh, I think there might be a gank on Esmeralda instead.
They won't be able to catch her. With Vengeance 2 on Esme, yeah, he's gonna die rather than catching her. Oh, they might actually.
No, they will be. They are. Now 3-man gank on Esmeralda. Her HP is going down quite fast, and assassination will finish her off.
The Grok went in, saw the status, and was like, you know what? I deem you dead. Yeah, I deem me alive.
You're long gone, buddy. You're long gone, buddy.
You're not that dry, pal. You're not that. As we see. Oh,
Lunox has taken some pretty serious damage. Grog goes and locks up 2 people. Jules damage on the Kufra is pretty insane. And Brody jumping on 2 people. Oh my goodness.
The Brody with
and Nick goes in 3 people, and he will be shredding people, but Brody is still alive, and he will take him out.
The native with the Wind of Nature almost saved him.
Oh! Headshot on Julian by Xavier, and now they might be able to defend this because it's just 1 Brody.
It just depends if Xavier plays really safe. And see the Xavier's gameplay, he is playing very, very safe.
Yeah, he remembers how Brody has flickered on his face. He does not want to take more chances. How many times has this Brody done this game? This Brody has done this like 3 times this game.
Honestly, yeah, he's not been punished for it. This man is not being punished for it. He's just actually being rewarded.
He gets rewarded.
He gets rewarded. This is the.
But we will see him back off because.
I was gonna say this is like a, you know how you like train a monkey to have like a pleasure and punish system. This monkey is having too much pleasure. This Brody is having too much pleasure here.
Alright, let's see the items. We see Nathan has Glowing Wand and he has Divine Glaive. Same with Xavier, so they will do damage now. All of the members, all damages of Team Kirin have penetration, so they are dealing damage. No matter RNS has taken out. Grog will go in a conceal and he will knock up Ruby and Kufra. Karina going in on the Lunox, but she will get taken down.
Nathan behind them, but when Brody's Athena's shield, that Nathan's damage has been like avoided in this. Julian on Kufra, that's a 4-man on 1-4 Kufra, and 1 man to like block 4 people. How does that happen?
Here we see Brody going in on them and he is not backing off. He wants these kills. He might just regret this as Ruby is able to ult him.
Ruby is ult, Donnie Light, and Nate is just general damage. He's not surviving that. He is.
Here you go, Richie. Your monkey got punished. Here we see Ruby flicker and second skilling the Julian, and he will get the damage. But instead, he's immunes it, and Nathan will go down here instead.
The enhanced second skill saves his life. and giving him the spellbound. And the
Xavier
damage.
needs to keep running.
This poor SB. She has 2 magic defense items, and the Xavier's damage is still skyrocketing.
Oh my.
Julie is like faster in the buff. The enhanced force skill too. That's beautiful. SB needs to heal up, but then she doesn't need to because Lunox is right there to just finish the load in 2 seconds.
Lunox, Chaos Ult has taken the Lord down half health. But Karina is here as well, so this might be a very interesting fight. Who will get the Lord here? Karina was not able to get stunned by Grok. So this could be anyone. Julian will be able to get it.
The assassination on Grok did not go as planned, but that stun from Xavier did, stopping both teams from making advancements. But SB does not care. She is just rushing. Oh no, okay, never mind. She does care. She does care a bit. And
We both teams will play passive now and wait for Lord. I do believe this will be hard Lord to push through it though. Lunox is only half HP.
Do you see Brody? Do you see Brody's splitter? It's ready. He wants to go in.
It's ready. Let's keep now. Oh, Esmeralda going in. Grok has also gone in. Mace sets here. Ruby has taken them both in.
The
And
assassination.
Kufra flickers ult on a Brody and Lunox yet again. Will Team Kirin be able to defend this? Brody is on 1 HP and he's running, but it's not enough. It's almost a wipeout. 4 members down by Team RNS.
What a beautiful team fight from both Ruby and Kufra this set. And the finishers
Now
of those sets.
Team Kirin is now marching down the mid lane. Hurrying. Kufra is taking the 3rd damage, so it means will not die. Can Esmeralda defend this herself? This will be very tough for her.
They might
Ruby
actually
has... Oh, the Esmeralda is taking a lot of damage. She has gone back in, but it's not enough.
They've lost the native.
Grok has came back. Will he be able to defend this? 3 more seconds till Lunox comes back.
This is not a good time to like try to
Lunox
push.
is back and she will be able to use Dark Ult and she is mowing down the members of Team Kirin. But it won't be enough!
Team Kirin ends. I was worried.
Oh my goodness.
They've lost their main damage dealer, but they're like, we don't care. We can end this now and never. Like we've been
That was actually
we lose.
Amazing match by Team Kirin and Team RNS. Both teams played exceptionally well. And Team Kirin had the plan, they had the faith, they pushed that lane down, they pushed that her down to the last man, they did not give up.
This just proves to you, ML players, do not give up. Always believe in yourself. Always believe in your team.
There's always a comeback, but boys, there's always comeback.
What a beautiful
Now-
outplay by Team Kirin and Team Kirin's Kufra and all of their members. But before we sign off, let's talk one more time about the sponsors. We have Genesis Store, Zeutan, and IVY Store. They're sponsoring the giveaways that we're providing for you guys. It's just first come, first served. They're redeem codes in the Crosshairs desk, in the highlights reel that we saw previously. So hopefully one of you guys have like redeemed it and were the lucky winners. Well then, see you guys.
Kufra gets 3 members of oh my god, this Karina goes with assassination, Julian does a knock up. Brody's damage is going through. Ruby
Both sides, one lost their front fighter and the other lost their damage dealer.
Oh, Kufra, amazing flicker rolled and gets 2 crucial members of Team RNS. Oh,
Both sides, one lost their front fighter and the other lost their damage dealer.
oh, Kufra, amazing flicker rolled and gets 2 crucial members of Team RNS. Oh,
Both sides, one
that's
lost.
pretty insane. And Brody jumping on 2 people. Oh my goodness.
The Brody with
And
the
Nick goes
flicker.
into 3 people and he will be shredding people, but Brody is still alive and he is pretty insane. And Brody jumping on 2 people. Oh my goodness.
The Brody with
And
the
Nick
flicker.
goes into 3 people and he will be shredding people, but Brody is still alive and he is pretty insane. And Brody jumping on 2 people. Oh my goodness.
The Brody with
And
the
Nick
flicker.
goes into 3 people and he will be shredding people, but Brody is still alive and he is pretty insane. And Brody jumping on 2 people. Oh my goodness.
The Brody with
And
the
Nick goes in between 3 people, and he will be shredding people, but Brody's still alive, and he is pretty insane. And like Brody jumping on 2 people. Oh my goodness.
The Brody with
And
the
Nick goes in between 3 people, and he will be shredding people, but Brody's still alive, and he is pretty insane. And like Brody jumping on 2 people. Oh my goodness.
The Brody with
And
the
Nick goes in between 3 people, and he will be shredding people, but Brody's still alive, and he is pretty insane. Brock has also gone in. Mace sets here. Ruby has taken them both in.
the
And
assassination.
Kufra flickers ult on a Brody and Lunox yet again. Will Team Kirin be able to defend this? Grok has also gone in. Mace sets here. Ruby has taken them both in.
The
And
assassination.
Kufra flickers ult on a Brody and Lunox yet again. Will Team Kirin be able to defend this? Grok has also gone in. Mace sets here. Ruby has taken them both in.
The
And
assassination.
Kufra flickers ult on a Brody and Lunox yet again. Will Team Kirin be able to defend this? Grok has also gone in. Mace sets here. Ruby has taken them both in.
The
And
assassination.
Kufra flickers ult on a Brody and Lunox yet again. Will Team Kirin be able to defend this? Grok has also gone in. Mace sets here. Ruby has taken them both in.
The
And
assassination.
Kufra flickers ult on a Brody and Lunox yet again. Will Team Kirin be able to defend this? Grok has also gone in. Mace sets here. Ruby has taken them both in.
The
And
assassination.
Kufra flickers ult on a Brody and Lunox yet again. Will Team Kirin be able to defend this? Grok has also gone in. Mace sets here. Ruby has taken them both in.
The
And
assassination.
Kufra flickers ult on a Brody and Lunox yet again. Will Team Kirin be able to defend this? Grok has also gone in. Mace sets here. Ruby has taken them both in.
The
And
assassination.
Kufra flickers ult on a Brody and Lunox yet again. Will Team Kirin be able to defend this? Grok has also gone in. Mace sets here. Ruby has taken them both.
I'll show you what fighting really is.
Coming to the far end corner, Lord also approaching, especially towards the backliner. He goes in and connects it on 2 people. And she has a flash to promise Lydia to get right. The 2-man also from the Russians in his survives. He's gonna jump and hit the momentum way too close to the Martins. He's gonna make sure that he decimates 2 of them.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the MKE Championship Season 5, sponsored by Genesis Store and co-sponsored by Ivy Diamond Store and Zeutan Store. Myself, Ego, with my co-caster, Saji, bring you the match between TGH and Vendetta. Welcome, Saji.
Hello there, Ego, and we can see TGH is there on the left side, and we can see Vendetta is on the right side. Do you have any idea about both the teams?
According to my knowledge, Vendetta are one of the favorites to go on ahead in this tournament because some of their members were, if I'm not wrong, were the champions of the last season itself. So they have a higher chance of moving ahead, but we don't know how TGH are gonna play. So we can still expect a good match between them. So let's move on with the draft.
Well, we'll get right into the match. The draft phase has started, and we are not much aware about the side of Team TGH. We also know that Vendetta is literally a star lineup with all global players in their team. So it will be really interesting to see how TGH can cope with this lineup.
Yes, interestingly, TGH has banned that Martis on their first ban, which is quite not in. I mean, Martis is a good hero right now, but I guess it shouldn't be a priority ban for now. But from TGH, they have banned a Fredrin. They don't want that beefy jungler of the Fredrin, I guess, coming from the side of TGH.
Well, Martis ban, I definitely agree with that. That it's not that meta. It's not like sure pick or ban hero anymore. But still, people are always having trauma of those games where Martis went savage, got like just going and killing everyone. So maybe that's the reason why they banned Martis. And this from the side of Vendetta, the bans are really, as we expect, the Arlord and the Fedrin ban. I can see Nathan being opened up. So will TGS go for it?
I guess they are going for it, and yes, they will be going for that Nathan. I guess they have quite prepared well with that Nathan pick, which is right now one of the best marksmen in the meta. Let's see what is the answer from the side of Vendetta for that. They are actually showing off their gold laners right now, but they will lock down that Clint and the Farsa.
Well, that's a very strong goal laner secured for the side of TGH. And Vendetta have decided to go for the Clint Gold. Clint Gold is not that meta right now, but it can be flexed pick. Like there are players who are really good at Clint and they can always carry the game. So it can work. And they have gone for the Farsa Mage, which is a hero that's like also a flex pick. It's not, broken or anything. But then in the right hands, it can always go crazy.
Yes, exactly. Meanwhile, TGH, they have locked down that Dirot and the Xavier. Both teams have gone for the marksman and the mage in the first part of the draft. Although, like TGH could have stalled that mage pick for the later part of the draft, but they have gone already for it. And meanwhile, Team Vendetta, they have gone for this very aggressive Fanny pick. What are your thoughts on this?
Well. Fanny on Venom or Venom on Fanny. He is literally as good as you can consider him as India #1 Fanny. Okay, he's really good on that hero, and also I've gone against his Fanny. He just bullies you completely. He won't let you live, and you'll start questioning your decisions. Why did I boost queue up against this guy? He's bullying me so much.
Yes, so Vendetta, they have banned out that counter for that Fanny, that is a Franco, and TGH, they have banned out that Atlas. I guess they don't want any trouble with that Fatal Links coming in. Yes, if my memory is good enough, I have a faint memory of Venom playing Fanny in the tournament itself, I guess. So this will be interesting to see. And they have locked down a Florin pick. That this is very surprising. I'd say Florin, it's not a common pick nowadays, and they have locked down that hero.
Well, I must mention that no one decided to go for the Julian pick. That's a hero that's so broken right now, and I was kind of thinking Vendetta will go for it, but we won't get to see Julian gameplay today, I guess. But the Florian Rome is kind of interesting. It might be again a flex pick from the side of Vendetta, and one thing to notice is that buff that Florian gives to most probably it will go to Fanny is going to help her go more and more aggressive as the game goes by.
Yes, and Grok XP lane, this will be very interesting. I guess they will be going for that Grok damage build, and we know how broken that is. The damage from that Grok damage build is just too much. It can just take up any squishy hero. Meanwhile, from the side of TGH also, we see this Khufra coming in, which can quite neutralize that Fanny if timed correctly with the skills, and that Saber on the XP lane.
Saber on EXP lane is a very interesting pick. It could be working out, but it's kind of tough to say now. It could always catch Fanny while she's flying, but if Fanny times her cables right, then she'll always escape without taking hardly any damage from him. So let's see how they are trying to execute it. And by looking at both the drafts, Ego, what do you think? Which team has the upper hand?
In my opinion, Vendetta has a very good lineup, and they have the better draft in my opinion. But ladies and gentlemen, here we are in the land of dawn. This is the fourth match of the night between TGH and Vendetta in the MKE Season 5 Championship.
So we can see that Grog has already decided to cut the lane. He'll be level 2 pretty soon, and he might go for a Litho rotation already.
Yes, actually, the Grok cutting the lane is quite sensible because Saber can do much at this point against that Grok. Actually, the Grok is beefy, you know, with his passive.
And we can see Grog going onto the second tower on the top side, and he'll be getting that wave as well pretty quickly. Also, something interesting is that Fanny didn't go for any invade in this game. So, what do you think? What is going on in Venom's mind right now?
I guess he is focused right now on getting that level 4 first and getting the ult on, so he can go on. But he has already gone inside that red buff, trying to, and he will secure that red buff steal. Meanwhile, the two members of team TGH were low, and Grok will secure that first blood. Khufra just escaping barely.
Well, Nathan is back. Nathan will be belted down instantly. That was a pretty questionable play there by Nathan. I don't know what he was thinking literally, because Nathan needs items. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Fanny will be securing a solo kill onto Senpai on that Saber. So things are not looking good for Saber right now.
Yes, things are actually not looking for the whole team of TGH. This is very aggressive play coming in from Vendetta, and they don't have much tankiness or that crowd control kind of heroes like a Valir or there are some heroes which can hold out the invade, so they don't have those kind of heroes right now.
Well, that's very true, and the first turtle has spawned already. Team Vendetta at a very good position to secure it. There shouldn't be any contest because it's already taken. Kufra going in for some annoying exposure to Grog. Grog will be ulting Tyrod and securing the kill onto him, and this is looking like a collapse on the blue buff.
Yes, the Fanny will secure that blue buff from the enemy jungle, and there are 4 men on the blue buff of the side of TGH. TGH can't literally do anything right now. I mean, this is looking very bad for them. And it's just only the
gameplay. He won't even go for his own blue buff, and he'll go for a kill, but he will be escaping with very low HP.
The Xavier ult actually hit Venom, but the damage was not enough to kill him.
Right, he needs those items, those the Clock of Destiny and Kufra goes in with the 2-man ultimate. The stun is there, but there's no damage follow-up yet. Farsa will be bursting down Nathan, and Clint will be falling down as well. Farsa might fall down eventually by Tyrod. That's a pretty good engage asset there by Kufra.
Yes, this will be a reliever for TGH, but Venom is here, but I guess he won't be able to secure that kill on that Dirot. I mean, that was a good engage from the Kufra, giving his team a bit of a lifeline, I'd say, to a breather space for now. But Grog and Florin are there on the bottom side, and Grog is just going in, dealing those damage, and the backup is here. The Nathan looks in very bad spot, and yes, the Clint will flicker in and get that kill on him. And the Kufra is also looking low. The Grok is trying to chase him away, and I guess he will be able to. And the Fanny comes in and secures that double kill. No, I mean, he will kill that Kufra, but the Farsa will secure that kill on the Xavier, and Fanny dies from that turret damage.
Well, that's a very aggressive start for the side of Vendetta. And what do you think Team TGH needs to do to hold this game till at least mid game?
Team TGH, I guess. I, I just don't know much what they should be doing, but I guess they should be like right now playing safe, because most of their heroes come online during the mid game, like the Nathan and that Saber, when they get one or two of their core items. So they just need to hold out for now.
Should definitely be playing safe, but Kufra goes in for the stun onto Florin, and Saber will be securing the kill. Fanny will be going for the Saber, and the burn damage from Retribution will be melting him down.
Venom on this Fanny is like literally insane. He is just going in and out, but meanwhile on the bottom lane, that Nathan was able to secure a kill on the Clint, and I guess he is not recalling on that low HP. The Fanny, he should be recalling, in my opinion, because that Fanny can come down any instance and just burst him in one shot.
Right, Nathan was smart there, and he did recall in time, and Fanny will be going for her blue buff now. Let's see if there will be some action on the second turtle of the game.
Grok is already there, and 3 members of TGH are also there, but the team of Vendetta is here. The Fanny is cabling in and out, just teasing TGH.
Ooh,
The first kill flicker combination coming in from Kufra was able to catch 3 members from the side of Vendetta, and they were able to get that kill on that Grog and the Fanny, and just with the cost of their Saber. So that was a good trade for the side of TGH. I don't know who was able to get that turtle.
Tyro got the turtle. As you can see, he has the turtle buff. And there was such a good engage there by Kufra. I wasn't expecting that at all, but he did surprise me.
Yes, that was a very great engage from that Kufra, the first kill and the flicker combination. That is actually hard to execute, he did that perfectly.
Yes, he didn't also have proper vision on the enemy, but his prediction was on point, which did give Team TGH some breather. And as we can see, the goal lead is only 2k goals, so they are not much behind right now.
Yes, the gold lead has decreased. It was around 4,000 before, but right now it's around the 2,000, 1.5k mark. Let's have a look at the items, Sazi. We can see the Blade of Heptasis on both of the junglers. I mean, it makes sense on the Fanny, but what do you think with the Blade of Heptasis on that Diroth?
Well, I personally would be going for the Hunter Strike first item, but Rob goes in on the Marksman. Nathan will be bursted down within no time.
Yes, that Nathan didn't stand a chance right there. The ult from the Grok and that Farsa, they were in sync and he couldn't do anything.
Well, if we look at the goal distribution, Nathan actually is at 5.6k goal. So I think Kufra should try his best to save Nathan. And then in the late game, there might be a good chance that Nathan will solo carry the game.
Yes, there is a chance for that Nathan. He can turn the match around if he gets the good positioning and the protection he needs. But meanwhile, in the mid lane, Farsa was able to get the stun on that Xavier, and he used his ult, but wasn't just enough to kill, and the Xavier was able to flicker out to safety.
Well, in the top lane, Brock is going to siege on the Nathan. Nathan under the tower, what are you doing, brother? He'll just get melted down eventually, which was quite unfortunate.
Like I said, I'm a huge fan of this Grok offlane on the damage build, but meanwhile on the bottom side, 4 members of TGH were taken out, and this is a wipe out. So this is a great chance for Vendetta to get up ahead and get this Lord and maybe get the push into the inhibitors.
It was so sad that just as I said that Nathan should be a bit safe, Kufra should be protecting him. He makes a panic play and goes under the tower and dies. So the chances of the comeback from the side of TGH gets lower and lower as we see plays like these. But let's be optimistic. Let's hope that they can defend this Lord and we can see a better fight in the later stages of the game.
Yeah, we are hoping better fights and better engages from both the teams. But
Kufra,
on the top side, Khufra was able to catch two members of the Grok and that Florin, but he didn't go for that ult. Meanwhile, the backup is here. I guess TGH should retreat and get leave this turret alone. I mean, this is not looking good for them.
they will be backing off for now. Finally coming in with the slash onto the Xavier, will not be able to secure the kill yet. He will be backing off.
Venom, he is, I guess, enjoying very much this Fanny right now. The Grok with that flicker ultimate catches two members out, and the Farsa will also help him with the ult and will secure both of the kills on that Xavier and that Nathan. Sorry, I mean that Diroth and that Nathan.
Well, two of the most highest valuable players on the side of TGH has been taken out by that wonder play from Array, the Grok user. And Fanny will be going in, slashing onto Xavier. Saber will go for that ultimate, and finally we saw Saber being of some use and getting Fanny there.
Did you see right there that Clint was able to melt that Khufra like it was some squishy hero? I mean, it didn't even matter if he was a tank or not. Meanwhile, Saber tries to defend it, but the Clint has too much damage right now. He will be getting the double kill, and this will be it. The Nexus is down, and Vendetta will be winning this match.
Well, Team TGH did give a good fight, I would say. Kufra made some amazing plays and he did get the MVP loss sadly, which makes sense. And a decent standard, gameplay there from the global sport Vendetta there. So, what do you think Team TGH needs to take care of for their future games?
I mean, Team TGH, their Khufra was brilliant. Actually, he was making those plays. He was catching at least two players every time he used his first skill or the ult. But I guess their draft is lacking a bit more of. Their draft is lacking a bit more of that tankiness and the coordination. I would say their team coordination is lacking a bit. But if they can figure it out, I mean, they can be a good team who can be challenging for the whole championship.
Alright, so I think this will be a wrap. Best of luck to Team TGH for the future matches. And Vendetta is just steamrolling over all their opponents. And this will be Shazzy along with with our main caster, Ego, and we will be signing off for this match.
We still have two more matches, so stay tuned, guys, and enjoy the tournament.
The Clock of Destiny and Kufra goes in with the two-man ultimate. The stun is there, but there's no damage follow-up yet. Farsa will be bursting down Nathan, and Clint will be falling down as well. Farsa might fall down eventually by a Tyro.
In and out, just teasing TGH.
Ooh.
The first kill flicker combination coming in from Khufra was able to catch three members in and out, just teasing TGH.
Ooh.
The first kill flicker combination coming in from Khufra was able to catch three members in and out, just teasing TGH.
Ooh.
The first kill flicker combination coming in from Khufra was able to catch three members in and out, just teasing TGH.
Ooh.
The First skill flicker combination coming in from Kufra was able to catch 3 members in and out, just teasing TGH.
Ooh.
The first skill flicker combination coming in from Kufra was able to catch 3 members in and out, just teasing TGH.
Ooh.
The first skill flicker combination coming in from Kufra was able to catch 3 members in and out, just teasing TGH.
Ooh.
The first skill flicker combination coming in from Kufra was able to catch 3 members in and out, just teasing TGH.
Ooh.
The first skill flicker combination coming in from Kufra was able to catch 3 members in and out, just teasing TGH.
Ooh.
The first skill flicker combination coming in from Kufra was able to.
Brother, he'll just get melted down eventually, which was quite unfortunate.
Like I said, I'm a huge fan of this Grok offlane on the damage build, but meanwhile on the bottom side,
Brother, he'll just get melted down eventually, which was quite unfortunate.
like I said, I'm a huge fan of this Grok offlane on the damage build, but meanwhile on the bottom side,
Brother, he'll just get melted down eventually, which was quite unfortunate.
like I said, I'm a huge fan of this Grok offlane on the damage build, but meanwhile on the bottom side,
Brother, he'll just get melted down eventually, which was quite unfortunate.
like I said, I'm a huge fan of this Grok offlane on the damage build, but meanwhile on the bottom side,
Brother, he'll just get melted down eventually, which was quite unfortunate.
like I said, I'm a huge fan of this Grok offlane on the damage build, but meanwhile on the bottom side,
Brother, he'll just get melted down eventually, which was quite unfortunate.
like I said, I'm a huge fan of this Grok. It was able to melt that Kufra like it was some squishy hero. I mean, it didn't even matter if he was a tank or not. Meanwhile, Saber tries to defend it, but the Clint was able to melt that Kufra like it was some squishy hero. I mean, it didn't even matter if he was a tank or not. Meanwhile, Saber tries to defend it, but the Clint was able to melt that Kufra like it was some squishy hero. I mean, it didn't even matter if he was a tank or not. Meanwhile, Saber tries to defend it, but the Clint was able to melt that Kufra like it was some squishy hero. I mean, it didn't even matter if he was a tank or not. Meanwhile, Saber tries to defend it, but the Clint was able to melt that Kufra like it was some squishy hero. I mean, it didn't even matter if he was a tank or not. Meanwhile, Saber tries to defend it, but the Clint was able to melt that Kufra like it was some squishy hero. I mean, it didn't even matter if he was a tank or not. Meanwhile, Saber tries to defend it, but the Clint was able to melt that Kufra like it was some squishy hero. I mean, it didn't even matter if he was a tank or not. Meanwhile, Saber tries to defend it, but the Clint was able to melt that Kufra like it was some squishy hero. I mean, it didn't even matter if he was a tank or not. Meanwhile, Saber tries to defend it, but the Clint was able to melt that Kufra like it was some squishy hero. I mean, it didn't even matter if he was a tank or not. Meanwhile, Saber tries to defend it, but the Clint was able to melt that Kufra like it was some squishy hero. I mean, it didn't even matter if he was a tank or not. Meanwhile, Saber tries to defend it, but the Clint was able to melt that Kufra like it was some squishy hero. I mean, it didn't even matter if he was a tank or not. Meanwhile, Saber tries to defend it, but the Clint was able to melt that Khufra like it was some squishy hero. I mean, it didn't even matter if he was a tank or not. Meanwhile, Saber tries to defend it, but the Clint was able to melt that Khufra like it was some squishy hero. I mean, it didn't even matter if he was a tank or not. Meanwhile, Saber tries to defend it, but the Clint was able to melt that Khufra like it was some squishy hero. I mean, it didn't even matter if he was a tank or not. Meanwhile, Saber tries to defend it, but the Clint was able to melt that Khufra like it was some squishy hero. I mean, it didn't even matter if he was a tank or not. Meanwhile, Saber tries to defend it, but the Clint was able to melt that Khufra like it was some squishy hero. I mean,
Brother, he'll just get melted down eventually, which was quite unfortunate.
like I said, I'm a huge fan of this Grok off lane on the damage build, but meanwhile on the bottom side,
Brother, he'll just get melted down eventually, which was quite unfortunate.
like I said, I'm a huge fan of this Grok off lane on the damage build, but meanwhile on the bottom side,
Brother, he'll just get melted down eventually, which was quite unfortunate.
like I said, I'm a huge fan of this Grok off lane on the damage build, but meanwhile on the bottom side,
Brother, he'll just get melted down eventually, which was quite unfortunate.
like I said, I'm a huge fan of this Grok off lane on the damage build, but meanwhile on the bottom side,
Brother, he'll just get melted down eventually, which was quite unfortunate.
like I said, I'm a huge fan of this Grok off lane on the damage build, but meanwhile on the bottom side,
Brother, he'll just get melted down eventually, which was quite unfortunate.
like I said, I'm a huge fan of this Grok off lane on the damage build, but meanwhile on the bottom side,
Brother, he'll just get melted down eventually, which was quite unfortunate.
like I said, I'm a huge fan of this Grok off lane on the damage build, but meanwhile on the bottom side,
Brother, he'll just get melted down eventually, which was quite unfortunate.
like I said, I'm a huge fan of this Grok off lane on the damage build, but meanwhile on the bottom side,
Brother, he'll just get melted down eventually, which was quite unfortunate.
like I said, I'm a huge fan of this Grok off lane on the damage build, but meanwhile on the bottom side,
Brother, he'll just get melted down eventually, which was quite unfortunate.
like I said, I'm a huge fan of this Grok off lane on the damage build, but meanwhile on the bottom side,
Brother, he'll just get melted down eventually, which was quite unfortunate.
like I said, I'm a huge fan of this Grok off lane on the damage build, but meanwhile on the bottom side,
Brother, he'll just get melted down eventually, which was quite unfortunate.
like I said, I'm a huge fan of this Grok in and out, just teasing TGH.
Ooh.
The first skill flicker combination coming in from Khufra was able to catch 3 members in and out, just teasing TGH.
Ooh.
The first skill flicker combination coming in from Khufra was able to catch 3 members in and out, just teasing TGH.
Ooh.
The first skill flicker combination coming in from Khufra was able to catch 3 members in and out, just teasing TGH.
Ooh.
The first skill flicker combination coming in from Khufra was able to catch 3 members in and out, just teasing TGH.
Ooh.
The first skill flicker combination coming in from Kufra was able to catch 3 members in and out, just teasing TGH.
Ooh.
The first skill flicker combination coming in from Kufra was able to catch 3 members in and out, just teasing TGH.
Ooh.
The first skill flicker combination coming in from Kufra was able to catch 3 members in and out, just teasing TGH.
Ooh.
The first skill flicker combination coming in from Kufra was able to catch 3 members in and out, just teasing TGH.
Ooh.
The first skill flicker combination coming in from Kufra was able to catch 3 members in.
I'll show you what fighting really is.
Coming to the far end, corner lord also approaching, especially towards the backliner. He goes in and connects it on two people. And she has the flash to progress Lydia to get right. Two man also from the that season is survives. He's gonna jump and hit the momentum way too close to the Martin. He's gonna make sure that he gets 2 of them.
Okay. Hello and welcome back, guys. So this is day 7 for the MKE season 5, and for now we are gonna have 7 colors versus 2 E's. Both teams are playing really good in their groups, and we are into our drafting stage. Along with me, I have Grim. So Grim, what do you think about today's games? And it's gonna be, I hope that it's gonna be a very good game.
Well, hello, Master, and also welcome to our wonderful audience. Of course, I agree with you, my friend. I hope too that it's going to be a good match because 7 colors have had a good ban, 1-1 and Arlot, but 2 E's, Moscow and Cariban, is it suggestible?
Well, I would say Carry can be in the ban section, but Moscow is kind of maybe it's a respect ban. I'm not exactly sure, but they are gonna go for Franco and Barrett. So a very tanky pick so far.
Okay, they have changed it to Tigreal and Barrage. That seems to be a pretty dangerous combo for me if I remember the past seasons.
Yes, it was actually a very good combo, but you have to keep in mind that if you pick Tigreal early on in the drafting phase, then your counters can easily be picked. So this can pose a problem for this team. 2 E's, yeah. But they are gonna pick another tank, so it's gonna be Balric this time. So I think he's gonna go in the XP lane, and Lunox has been banned as well. However, on the other side, 7 colors have picked Minsisar, Claude, and Alice as well. So Claude, I would say, yeah, he's a good pick, but you have to keep in mind that Balric can counter Claude as well, especially when he uses his ultimate.
Well, that's true, and not just that, with just 3 picks and just second phase of the ban being added. Did it just ban that hero because he saw the enemies trying to pick it?
Most probably because look at that, another tanky pick. Oh my goodness. Are we gonna see a full tank? Oh wow.
Oh
This
my
is a very
goodness.
surprising, surprising picks coming from 2Es.
Well,
Maybe they are actually taking the whole team easy.
well, maybe that we can't say because see, they already have four tanky heroes, which will be not only difficult to take down, they are counter to most of the heroes that are in seven colors. Do you realize that? That will be troublesome for colors, I would say.
Yes, but they have picked a counter their Deroth and they already banned carry, so only one counter for all those tanks. And yes, Johnson has been picked. I would say that they should have gone for one marksman hero at least, but they are gonna go force with the tank
Oh,
heroes, and it's gonna be a very different kind of game, don't you think?
well, I think it's going to be an interesting game because it's all defense on one side versus no, I wouldn't say balanced, but they have good pick team seven colors. But let's see because all the tanky heroes, five tanky heroes, they have a huge amount of crowd control, which will be troublesome for seven colors.
Yes, the crowd control will be very much troublesome. However, if whoever wins this match will go into the next round, and the one who loses will be disqualified from this tournament. So, guys, we are almost in the land of dawn. And before that, let's talk about the sponsors, shall we?
Well, this season of MKE Season 5 Global Legends Championship is sponsored by Genesis Store and co-sponsored by Ivy Store and Zeutan Store. Thank you so much for our wonderful sponsors for agreeing to host this event. Thank you for being a wonderful and trusting partner. And just like that, people, we have entered into the land of dawn and we have already started to
We
see an
already have an
engagement.
invite. Yeah, and Mincy are almost missed there, and it seems to me that Bowman will be able to take that orange buff there. But all four members of this team are here. They are trying to zone down Mincy as much as they can, and you can see here Claude taking on all that gold quite easily. So they'll have to be very careful with Claude as well. Once he gets fed, it will be difficult for them. Oh, here comes Tigreal with that dash, but yes, Claude will be able to escape with the help of Minstar.
Well, I can already see, the team seven colors. I don't think they, it'll be a bit troublesome for them. And okay, did I say it too early? First blood coming in from Balman for the kill of Rats.
Yes, and if they get early kill, definitely Bowman gets fed, and he can also put in a lot of damage. But we have to keep in mind that in the late game, there won't be a lot of damage coming from the side 2Es. So they'll have to adjust somehow. Maybe Johnson with that mage build. Let's see what the emblem is. Yes, it's gonna be magic worship for Johnson, and he's gonna build full mage. So let's see what happens with him with his play.
Okay, and meanwhile we were talking, we have started to see an engagement in the mid lane, and that's probably a revenge kill by Totkach. And will they be able to take down the second? And no, that was a good escape, Tigreal. That was a good escape.
Well, you
Deroth
can see
seemed
the
to be in
amount
bit of
of.
trouble.
Yeah, he was in trouble and he still seems to be interested in another fight. But you have to keep in mind that there are two taunting skills. One is with Belric and one is with Ketot. So they'll have to be very careful. Once you get caught up with them, you cannot escape them.
Well, that's true. I would agree with you on that. Just the thing, I'm just waiting to see what is Bharat going to do in this match because, having my experience from the past season, Bharat is like one of the heroes that you don't want to mess up with, right? And okay, Bharat's going in for an engagement, and will he be taken down? And yes.
Oh, here comes another fight. It seems to me that it was an equal trade from both teams, and they have taken down two members from each side. However, if we look at it on the top lane, all the gold has been taken from the turret, and it seems to me that Derot is in a hurry to take down the turret as well. And meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Claude is trying to do the same thing, and yes, he will be take down that turret as well. So, 2Es will have to keep in mind that they have to look at the lanes as well. They have to keep in mind that map is a very important factor there as well, and it seems to me that top lane has also been taken down. Derot is in trouble. Yes, Daytona's welcome has been cast on Derot, and he seems to be in trouble. Oh my goodness, the amount of stars, he cannot do anything here, and yes, he will be taken down. Wow.
See, I told you, crowd control is going to be the biggest problem for Seven Colors, and another was taken down. That in the bottom lane, that tides seem to be turning, my friend.
Yeah, but you have to keep in mind that two turrets almost down from that gold lane as well. So Claude is fat. He has the most gold right now. He will be giving a lot of damage to two colors.
Well, definitely he will be doing. 2Es will probably have to ramp up their actions, if not, and the good hook by Minnesota are there, and we have started to see an engagement in the mid lane.
Oh my goodness, another ultimate by Gatot, and North won't be able to use his ultimate, and yes, once again, as you can see, equal trades coming from both sides, but yes, triple kill from Alice, and is it gonna be a maniac? Yes, it's gonna be a maniac, and all members from the side of 2Es were wiped out in this match. Wow, what do you have to say about this, Grim?
Well, did they leave anything for us to speak about?
Probably not.
Well, that was a wonderful use of team fight. You know, probably one marksman by the side of 2Es, that would have been an exceptional fight with they coming on top, but they decided to have fun, probably. And also second level turret of bottom lane for 2Es has been taken down.
Yes, and now there's another engagement on the top lane, and yes, two members instantly taken down by Seven Colors. It seems to me that 2Es are actually struggling a lot, and here comes Tiger with that ultimate ad. But will they be able to do anything here? It seems to me that Alice is the one giving a lot of damage hit on all those tanky heroes, and yes, this time they will disengage. Here comes Johnson with that car form, and yes, oh my goodness, will he be able to take down anyone? Yes, Visitar was taken down, but Derot actually took down Derot as well, and yes, Derot was taken down by Tagil. So it's kind of a different sort of engagement. One member falling down, one member from one team and one from the other. So it's gonna be another trade, 2-1.
Well, I don't know about the trade, but I'm having fun watching this match because both the teams are enjoying each other. They're going to petty engagements every here and there. So that seems to be going well for both the teams. I guess 2Es is just enjoying the moment.
Yeah, 2Es is being very, very casual here, and it seems to me that they are enjoying more than actually playing the whole game for a victory.
Well, when do you see a Tigreal coming down and taking down a Derot? That's rare, right?
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen it in a tournament. And once again, as you can see, that Barrett has been taken down by Derot. So all the team is actually fed a lot, and here comes another engagement in the mid lane. And it seems to me that all the team members have been melted down by Claude. Oh my goodness, Claude and Alice has that insane amount of damage.
Doesn't seem to be going well for Team 2Es. Most of the turrets, first two turrets have been taken down. They have reached the inhibitors, and yeah, the situation is not in the favor of 2Es.
Yes, and are we gonna see another engagement? All members are there trying to save their inhibitor turrets and trying to defend as much as they can before they get some defense and some damage items as well. So if we look at the items here, only Johnson and Barrett are the one with those damage items, and once again here come Mr. trying to snowball the enemy, but misses. Oh, Johnson is getting ready there, and it seems to me that Belric is in trouble. Here comes Get Out. All members are there. Oh my goodness! All members are gonna attack at once, but still they won't be able to do much. And yes, again, 4 members have been taken down. Only Belric they're surviving barely. Wow, I mean, you have to understand this, that if you go all tank, you have to take a marksman at least or a mage. Once you have them, you can actually at least have a chance to compete against your opponent team.
Well, that's true because 4 tanks and at least, or even if you are going full tanky mode and starting to have fun, the perfect hero, the 5th player for your match, for your team, and that would be the late game mage, the vampire,
Oh.
one of the best.
All
matches.
5 members were actually attacking on Alice, but none of them were able to take down Alice at the time. I mean, you have to give it to Alice how good she is actually playing right now.
Well, she is
And I think
playing
this
good
game is
and
gonna be over very soon. Yes, and this game is over. So this is gonna be end for you in this tournament, and 7 colors will be qualifying for the next round. Wow, what a strange and different kind of game we have seen.
Well, that was interesting to see. 5 tanks together.
Yes, and the journey ends 4-2 for this tournament, and it's gonna be 7 colors moving on to the next round. And yep, and that's it for this match, guys. We are gonna come back very soon after a short break for the next round, for the next match, and the next match is gonna be against BLANKMINDS versus BeyEsports. So it's gonna be a good match. Stay with us, stay tuned, and we are gonna be right back.
Good hook by Minnesota there, and we have started to see an engagement in the mid lane.
Oh my goodness, another ultimate by Gatot, and Roth won't be able to use his ultimate, and yes, once again.
Good hook by Minnesota there, and we have started to see an engagement in the mid lane.
Oh my goodness, another ultimate by Gatot, and Roth won't be able to use his ultimate, and yes, once again, as you can see, equal.
Good hook by Minnesota there, and we have started to see an engagement in the mid lane.
Oh my goodness, another ultimate by Gatot, and Roth won't be able to use his ultimate, and yes, once again, as you can see, equal.
Good hook by Minnesota there, and we have started to see an engagement in the mid lane.
Oh my goodness, another ultimate by Gatot, and Roth ultimate by Gatot, and Roth won't be able to use his ultimate, and yes, once again, as you can see, equal trades coming from both sides, but yes, triple kill from Alice, and is it gonna be a maniac? Yes, it's gonna be a maniac. Ultimate by Gatot, and Roth won't be able to use his ultimate, and yes, once again, as you can see, equal trades coming from both sides, but yes, triple kill from Alice, and is it gonna be a maniac? Yes, it's gonna be a maniac. Ultimate by Gatot, and Roth won't be able to use his ultimate, and yes, once again, as you can see, equal trades coming from both sides, but yes, triple kill from Alice, and is it gonna be a maniac? Yes, it's gonna be a maniac. Ultimate by Gatot, and Roth won't be able to use his ultimate, and yes, once again, as you can see, equal trades coming from both sides, but yes, triple kill from Alice, and is it gonna be a maniac? Yes, it's gonna be a maniac. Ultimate by Gatot, and Roth won't be able to use his ultimate, and yes, once again, as you can see, equal trades coming from both sides, but yes, triple kill from Alice, and is it gonna be a maniac? Yes, it's gonna be a maniac. Ultimate by Gatot, and Roth won't be able to use his ultimate, and yes, once again, as you can see, equal trades. So all the team is actually fed a lot, and oh, here comes an engagement in the mid lane. It seems to me that all the team members have been melted down by Claude. Oh my goodness, Claude Roth. So all the team is actually fed a lot, and oh, here comes an engagement in the mid lane. It seems to me that all the team members have been melted down by Claude. Oh my goodness, Claude Roth. So all the team is actually fed a lot, and oh, here comes an engagement in the mid lane. It seems to me that all the team members have been melted down by Claude. Oh my goodness, Claude Roth. So all the team is actually fed a a lot, and here comes an engagement in the mid lane. It seems to me that all the team members have been melted, but misses. Oh, Johnson is getting ready there, and it seems to me that Pellic is in trouble. Here comes Get Out. All members are there. Oh my goodness! All members are gonna attack at once, but still they won't be able to do. But misses. Oh, Johnson is getting ready there, and it seems to me that Pellic is in trouble. Here comes Get Out. All members are there. Oh my goodness! All members are gonna attack at once, but still they won't be able to do. But misses. Oh, Johnson is getting ready there, and it seems to me that Pellic is in trouble. Here comes Get Out. All members are there. Oh my goodness! All members are gonna attack at once, but still they won't be able to do. But misses. Oh, Johnson is getting ready there, and it seems to me that Pellic is in trouble. Here comes Get Out. All members are there. Oh my goodness! All members are gonna attack at once, but still they won't be able to do. But misses. Oh, Johnson is getting ready there, and it seems to me that Pellic is in trouble. Here comes Get Out. All members are there. Oh my goodness! All members are gonna attack at once, but still they won't be able to do. But misses. Oh, Johnson is getting ready there, and it seems to me that Pellic is in trouble. Here comes Get Out. All members are there. Oh my goodness! All members are gonna attack at once, but still they won't be able to do. But misses. Oh, Johnson is getting ready there, and it seems to me that Pellic is in trouble. Here comes Get Out. All members are there. Oh my goodness! All members are gonna attack at once, but still they won't be able to do. But misses. Oh, Johnson is getting ready there, and it seems to me that Pellic is in trouble. Here comes Get Out. All members are there. Oh my goodness! All members are gonna attack at once, but still they won't be able to do. But misses. Oh, Johnson is getting ready there, and it seems to me that Pellic is in trouble. Here comes Get Out. All members are there. Oh my goodness! All members are gonna attack at once, but still they won't be able to do. But misses. Oh, Johnson is getting ready there, and it seems to me that Pellic is in trouble. Here comes Get Out. All members are there. Oh my goodness! All members are gonna attack at once, but still they won't be able to do. But misses. Oh, Johnson is getting ready there, and it seems to me that Pellic is in trouble. Here comes Get Out. All members are there. Oh my goodness! All members are gonna attack at once, but still they won't be able to do. But
I'll show you what fighting really is.
Coming to the far end corner, Lord also approaching, especially towards the backliner. He goes in and connects it on two people. And he has the flash to progress Lydia to get right. The two-man outbreak from the Coastal. Section in survives. He's gonna jump and hit the momentum way too close to the but the Martin is gonna make sure that he gets two of them.
hello and welcome back, guys. So we are back with another match, and it's gonna be BLANKMINDS versus BeyEsports. So we have seen a very different kind of match previously, but before that we are gonna let you guys know that there will be a redeem code popping up very soon on this stream. So keep your eyes peeled and have a look around, and you will find that redeem code. And once you do, go into the link in the description, and you can actually use that redeem code to claim those diamonds that have attached with that redeem code. So Grim, I mean, we have seen the previous match. It was a very different kind of match, but about this match, it is a very important match because the winner will be facing 7 colors in the qualifying round, and it's gonna be the loser who will be facing ABM. So both teams would like to win this match and play against 7 What do you think?
Well, I guess everything will depend on the pick as did last time, but 2E is were very easy about their approach. So probably the one with the good pick will be winning.
Yeah, I think they took their squad name literal.
Well, doesn't seem like it. Black Minds versus BeyEsports. I don't know. Just because of the name, I'm going with Black Minds.
All right, so Blank Mind is gonna be for Grim, and we are into our drafting section for now. And let's see what will be the first band coming from the side of Blank Minds. I would say they are gonna pick a very like mixed kind of draft. They are gonna go for tanky heroes as well, but they're gonna go for burst heroes as well. So let's see. I think they would love to see carry on their side. Oh, so Orlet and Nathan has been banned from both sides. So Bay Sports banning that Nathan, and Nathan is very deadly, especially with that latest patch with that buff that he actually got, and that magic build is quite difficult to counter for the opponent team.
Well, that's true. Coming in with a mage build, having a marksman with such a wonderful damage range, that seems pretty good ban. But Minsitar ban, okay, that's it. This is a good ban, Martis.
Yeah, Martis has been in the meta for quite a while now, and he has proved himself that he is worthy of banning. So yeah, once again we have two good bans coming from side of Bay Sports, and Minsitar has been banned. So I believe that they already know which heroes they actually play. So it might be a respect ban because they can actually go for Fendi or any other dash heroes like Lancelot.
Well, probably they will be picking. Okay, they pick a Julian. That's a good pick, I would say. Oh, the ultimate, the combinations of skill one, skill two, skill three. You can do endless combinations, not just with two skills, but the ultimate, a pretty involving hero, I would say.
Yes, Julian is actually a very good hero, and you can actually escape from different sorts of situations by using different combos. So that's a good thing with Julian. And we have Kaja here getting picked by Bay Esports, and it's gonna be Xavier getting picked as well. So Potato Fry is gonna go with Xavier here. So Xavier has been in the meta for quite a while now, and the damage that he has, especially in the late game, and with the dawning light, almost taking half of HP on those squishy heroes, it's gonna be a good thing. And we have almost blocking that Framis, but changing mind at the last second, and it's gonna be Benedetta getting locked by Azazel, and it's gonna be Atlas locked by Legend here. Oh, are we gonna see a Diggy here?
Well, Diggy with Diggy with Kaja can be a good pick probably, but since Diggy players, what I have seen mostly go for sacrifice. So they think probably there was a time when Diggy used to sacrifice itself 10, 15, 20 times. That used to I didn't know if it benefit the teams, but Diggy is a common pick, I would say.
Yeah, Diggy is because there is Atlas in Blank Minds team, so they have actually picked Diggy as a counter. So it's gonna be very interesting. And Lunix has been banned from the side of Bay Sports, and it's gonna be Barrett's the last ban from the side of Blank Minds.
Well, we have good picks with Black Pines. Already they were probably seeing the last match. The match five have banned Minsitar and Bharat. So probably we have people who are paying attention and a Moscow pick. Yeah, now I think they have a good pick. Moscow and Digi, now they can do good things together.
Yes, indeed. But Moscow have to farm as fast as he can, and once he gets a couple of items with that attack speed that comes with his passive, he can be insane, and with that inspire as well. So, are we gonna see Melissa from the side of Blank Minds and Xborg? Oh, are they gonna lock both these heroes? Ooh, once again, changing at the last second. Wow. I mean, what is this change of mind? Is this gonna be, I mean, is this gonna be it for them? Changing a hero at the last time? Maybe if they haven't, or if they lose this game, they're gonna think, oh, maybe Melissa would have been a better pick. But now they have Long Pupol and Koopa. So we're gonna see what happens here.
Well, the only thing happening here is we are going to see here destruction because both you see the hypers of both the teams. How many times have you seen an Xbox being a hyper? We have, but it's not that common, right? Hyper, a fighter, an XP, a true XP laner going for a jungle. So, yeah.
Yes, exactly. So, guys, this is gonna be last match today. Blank Minds versus Bay Esports here on MKE tournament day 7. So, guys, stay with us, and it's gonna be one hell of a match. It's gonna be a very good match today, and I would love to see how good Xborg is gonna be in jungle, because I've seen Xborg once he was in meta with those buffs, and he had this ability to actually take down jungle really fast. But are we gonna see another Xbox like that here in the Land of Dawn? Stay with us, and we're gonna find out very soon.
Well, that seems to be a balanced pick for both the teams, no Buster. And I am still behind Black Minds because I just like the name to be fancy. Yeah, nothing much.
Yeah, so if you are with Black Panther, I'm gonna be with uh, esports here, Bay Esports here. So let's see what happens. We are into our Land of Dawn, and all the heroes are in their lane, and already you can see that both these heroes are actually trying. Benedict is there, and she's cutting that lane on that top. But yep, so far nothing much happening here. Diggy is there with that marksman, and they will actually try to farm as fast as they can.
Well, they should do that because, as I said, Digi will be going in with Moscow. That was just already it's like a pre-prediction. So and Fredrin, why do I see Fredrin engaging with an enemy when you don't have anything to do at this point of time? That's not a suggestible option, my friend.
Yes, but you haven't noticed that Atlas was actually there on his red buff, and he was actually trying to take that red buff. So that was the reason that he wanted to zone Atlas off, and in the mid lane, Kaja almost getting down there, but he survived somehow with that flicker. So yeah, uh, are we gonna see a
Well,
fight in Turtle Lane as well?
well, we should. That was this. Oh my goodness. Diggy and the mate Xavier, they are doing some pretty good damage together. I didn't expect that. I was thinking more of Diggy and Moscow being together.
Yeah, Diggy was there, and I was also thinking the same thing. But they are actually waiting for the turtle to spawn, and all 4 members are here. And it seems to me that Vendetta is in trouble, but she will be able to escape with her dashes. And we are gonna see our turtle here. Comes X4 with his skills, and reverse time used by Diggy here. And it seems to me there's a lot of taunt on that. And it's gonna be Fredrin getting down by X4, getting that first blood, and it seems to me that Benedetta missed all those kills, not connecting onto Xavier. And yes, it's gonna be Julian almost taking out 2 members there, but they will once again flicker out. So yeah, I mean, early advantage goes to the side of Blank Minds, and they are ahead of 1k gold lead already.
Well, 1k gold lead. They have a starting turtle, and they're doing things good for now. But no, never trust a Diggy and a Moscow when they are together. I've learned that in rank. So
We're gonna see. We are gonna find out that very very soon. So far, Moscow is actually trying to farm as fast as he can. He needs some time, especially for like 5 to 7 minutes. And once he get all those uh, items that he require, after that he is sometimes unstoppable. Oh, once again, here's another fight. It seems to be dawning light connecting on to one member, but yes, he will be taken down. So. Julian was taken down. 3 versus 1 was a bad situation there. I think they have to keep in mind that their positioning matters a lot. They'll have to be very careful. Once again, here comes Export on that Diggy, but not connecting that ultimate. Will he be able to take down? No, I think he's in trouble this time. And it seems to me that Julian is also putting all that damage once again, overcommitting that fight. And Diggy with a time journey. And oh, double kill from Fred in there. But he's quite low now. It seems to me that, yeah.
Double kill from Fredrin. That was. I thought Popol was about to get killed, but Moscow decided to step back. That was a good decision, though, because the Popo Koopa was there to attack him. And why don't we see any movement on the XP lane? There have been pretty much zero to little to less engagement there. We are mostly seeing in the mid lane. People, I guess, Black Minds are trying to finish it, right from the mid and just don't want to waste time. Seems so.
Yes, indeed, that's true. And now Turtle has spawned once again, and already you can see Diggy is there trying to give vision to its team, and they are actually trying to take the purple as soon as they can. It seems to be Atlas seems to be in a very, very bad position there. They should focus on Atlas and they should take him down, but they won't, and Atlas freely roams there, but it seems to me that Moscow has been zoned a lot there, and once again you can see that 3 members on to Fredrin and Diggy as well, but Atlas is there, but time journey being popped up by Diggy here, and they will be able to survive quite easily. Once again, Atlas was taken down.
Well, Atlas is being taken down. Well, that was uh, too easy, I would say, for a tank get killed that in such a short time. Of course, 4 of them were attacking them, but where was your team? Atlas. See, this is what where teams lose and win the games, right? Providing backup, the most important thing in this game. And if you're good, you win. If bad, you lose. Simple as that.
Yes, and if there is a good follow-up, definitely you will be able to get some kills on the board. But for now, only 1 kill for the side of Blank Minds. They are struggling for now. Will they be able to make a good comeback? We're gonna see. We're almost heading into the mid game right now, and oh my goodness, the damage from Popol is quite good, and Flicker by Xavier getting popped, and he will be able to survive for now. So I'm talking about Atlas. I think he is overcommitting to the fights, and he is uh, moving out of position a lot. That's why he's getting killed, and he got killed almost like, yeah, he got killed 2 times. And once again, you can see that he goes into that enemy zone. Once again, you can see here, and he gets caught. He cannot escape anywhere because of Diggy and the taunt coming from Fredrin as well. And also, Moscow has that ability to displace any hero with his skill.
That's true. And okay, Diggy finally getting killed by Team Black Minds. That was a good kill, I would say, good sense of the map.
Yes, and this skill was much required, but you have to keep in mind that killing a roamer won't benefit you a lot. So they have to take down a good hero like Marksman or Fredrin or Xavier as well, so they can actually get some good amount of gold there. Once again, oh my goodness, it has quite a lot of damage there. Wow, and Moskov stunning on those members, but he will go back once again. As you can see, flicker from Popol, and oh my goodness, Popol taking down Moskov in a matter of seconds there. Once again, third turtle goes towards Black Minds. So if you look at it, Black Minds actually are taking down all those objectives there, but BeyEsports, they are actually lacking in all those turtles. They'll have to pace up a little bit and be a little bit aggressive with those objectives.
Well, objectives of the game, how I divide the game is between 2 things. One is your game sense, another is your map sense. Game seems to be good with Bay Esports, but when you talk about the objectives, as you said, no master, objectives of the game are seeing where your team is, seeing where the tasks are being done or not, and primary task is pushing turrets, which they are not, because kills won't let you win the game, right? Kills will provide you an advantage.
Yes, and there's another fight dawning, like connecting on to three members of the opponent team, and it seems to me that Kaja on that divine judgment, but yes, Xbox will be able to survive for now, and it seems to me that it's gonna be a double kill. And are they gonna go for a triple kill? Will they be able to? Here comes Atlas with that ultimate, and yes, finally shut down a triple kill from Popol and Koopa, and they have done equal trades on both sides so far, but another member has been taken out as well. Oh my goodness, the whole team getting almost wiped out there. Wow, what a fight it was.
That was a wonderful, wonderful fight. Meanwhile, one level one turret of top and bottom lane for Bay Esports has been taken down. They are kill levels are equal, but Bay Esports is behind by 3k in gold, and Black Minds is doing something good.
Yes, indeed, and Lord has been spawned in the land of Dawn here, and we are gonna see a Lord fight very soon. It seems to me like that, but with that team fight, you can see that Black might have actually equaled the score on both sides, and it's gonna be them who are actually taking the goal lead here because of all those objectives that they have taken.
Well, definitely they're focused more on what's winning the game. Oh, they don't want to waste time, as I said earlier. They just want to finish it and let go, because they do realize that Moscow will be a problem in the late game and they can't do anything about it. So, and that is the fight that you were talking about, no master. Team Black Minds has started their hands on the Lord. Probably they will be taking it, and they did take it without any contest.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that there was no context uh, from the side of the opponent team, but they'll have to, show some aggression now, I would say, to take down all those member Atlas. You can see once again they're trying to spot a movement to actually use his ultimate, but he has this in mind that Diggy also has his own ultimate, so it's gonna be uh, only inhibitor turret from the side bottom lane remaining now, and seems to be once again, as you can see, there's an ultimate casted, but yes, once again Julian with that dawning light, he will take down Popol and Cooper once again. You can see here two members down, sorry, one member down, and it seems to be another is gonna go down. Diggy with the time journey will be able to escape, but it seems to be that Fred is back here with that full HP, and Julian seems to be in trouble here. Will he be able to escape? Yes, he will be able to escape with that beautiful skill combo there, but on the top lane, however, they have taken down one more turret, so it's gonna be just three inhibitor turrets remaining to defend that base for the side of the red team.
Well, all the inhibitors are just in the face of danger now, while Team Black Minds have not lost even a single turret. They are leading, they are behind the kill counter by one. Now, well, it doesn't seem to matter so, as they are about to win the game. They have a lead of gold, they have a lead of items, they're doing good, I would say. They're doing good.
Yes, indeed. And I believe that they are actually waiting for all those items because Xavier can actually give a lot of damage. And as we already saw in the previous team fight, that Popol and Koopa was taken down quite easily with that Xavier. So it's going to be, I think, key member for the side of Bay Esports.
Well, and the one thing they should do is give a frontline defense to their main attack, damage dealer. What I think is, Bay Esports have not yet decided on who is going to the primary damage dealer. It's not always the hyper, it's not always the late game marksman, but you have to decide early on before the start of the game. And Bay Esports haven't done so, if I'm not wrong. was, we see Fredrin taking some kills. The kills are distributed, and you can't seriously say who is the damage dealer, can we?
Yes, definitely. So they have a lot of damage dealers in their team, but we have to keep in mind that the esports, the other team. Once again, I forgot the BlankMind. Yeah, so BlankMind also has a lot of damage, especially with the Popol and Koopa and Xborg with that damage build, semi-damage build. Actually, once again, there's another fight, and Kaja with the Divine Judgment taking down those members, and Diggy with the Time Journey also immuning all those members. And once again, it seems to me that it's going to be trouble for Black Minds, and all 4 members are down, only Xborg remaining, and he will survive for now. But yes, Luminous Lord will be taken this time from the side of BeyEsports. So, I mean, how the tides have changed for now. I mean, with that Diggy and all that immunity that they actually got, I think they should have kept in mind that they should have waited for them. And once again, it seems to me that they are in a hurry to end the game. And Moscow with that attack speed and that passive, once again, you can see here, Ganja once again using Divine Judgment, and he will be able to take down another member, but he will be also taken down. Oh my goodness. Without the Luminous Lord, they have taken down the mid inhibitor turret.
Well, that was just one entire big run, wasn't it? They just pushed. They were like, let's go. This is the chance. Things like this actually make the tides turn, right? Paying attention to the game, paying attention to the map where your enemies are actually present. That way, you can sense the progress of the game. And just a few minutes ago, they were, that was like a fortress for Team Black Mind. And now, in just a matter of 2 to 3 minutes, they have lost 5 turrets. That
Yes. Once again, seems to me that Xbox is in trouble and Fredin is there, and so is Benedetta, but they will barely escaping with the dawning light not connecting of the
well,
blue team. So yeah.
situation doesn't seem good for either of the teams, I would say now, because 6 turrets have been taken down of Black Mines in the last 3 minutes. What do we have to say about that, no, Master?
Well, I think this type of aggressiveness is what I was actually talking about, and the aggressiveness from BeyEsports all of a sudden. I mean, you saw that once they got those items and Moscow had that damage, so does Xavier. They actually went in all with all what they had. So Fredrin taking all that damage, soaking up all that damage along with Diggy, and on the back lane there's Xavier there, and he is the one who is actually providing all the damage along with Moscow. So I think advantage goes towards BeyEsports, and let's see what they will do against BlackMind for now.
Well, not just again Black Mines, if we were to focus just 5 to 6 minutes before at what we are right now, now Black Mines are the one who is in trouble because the mid inhibitor has been popped up and one wipe out and they are gone. They do not have any chance of comeback. They are now behind in gold and the kill counter as well. Well, not by much in the gold counter, but seems the tides are starting to turn. We do not know maybe for sure who is going to take the W, but let's hope.
Yeah, we hope that both teams give their best. It seems to me that Diggy is in trouble, but he will be able to escape with that flicker getting popped. And once again, you can see Diggy is out of position there. And okay, so Fredrin was taken out this time, but yes, Julian was taken down by Xavier there. Dawning Light connecting on to Atlas there, but will he be able to escape? I think he will be. But there's Xbox there, and he has taken the purple buff as well. So it's going to be a trouble for the side of BeyEsports now.
Well, if the Lord is taken by Black Mines, Bay Esports is in trouble. Lord's taken by Bay Esports, Black Mines is in trouble. So seems to
Oh
be
my
the
goodness.
winner of the moment.
Wow, they took the Lord, but it seems to me that Moscow is there with all the damage and or Xbox there and sorry Benedetta there, and she will escape. But it seems to me that Kaja is in trouble and he's getting all that damage. But it seems to me that Atlas with that ultimate part, Moscow with all that damage there. My goodness, wow! But Atlas will be taken down, and yes, Dawning Light was used by Xavier, but not connecting onto any member of Blank Minds. So Bay Esports will be able to defend, I guess, because they have all five members. Sorry,
Well,
four members, and Tiki is only down. Yeah.
they'll be able to defend, but the problem is when will they attack and finish? Because now they have an open group to go and just go straight down five members and finish it. Because mid inhibitor of Team Black Minds has been taken down. What is that Moscow doing there, waiting in the bush? He could have done some damage to the Lord, right?
Yeah, he would have, but actually they are looking at the map and they know that the whole team, if Moscow goes down, it's gonna be very, very difficult for the whole team to actually survive. Because Moscow is the one with that attack speed and he can actually take down those members really, really fast. It seems to me that in the mid lane, Frederick almost getting down, and yes, she popped up. It seems to me that yes, oh my goodness, Franco using that wind of nature and trying to zone down all those members, trying to take them down as fast as he can, but Tiki will use time journey to escape. Atlas ultimate once again, as you can see that. Oh, Moscow is not going back. Oh my goodness, he has been really aggressive. It seems to be the two members already down, but it's gonna be a pause here. Wow, in a team fight. So this is gonna be something really, really different. So guys, we are in a pause right now, so we were actually having a very good team fight, but unfortunately because of this pause we'll have to wait for a couple of minutes and we will be right back. However, Grim, what do you think? I mean, the fight was going on. I believe that if any one member goes down right now, the whole match will be over.
Oh yeah, it is going to be over because Kaza is very close killing Popol. There's a chance Xbox might escape, but yeah, situation is actually grim for Team Black Minds.
Yes, it is very seems to be very grim situation for the side of Black Minds, and they will try to defend as much as they can, but can they actually defend? Because for the side of Bay Sports, all the members are still there with almost the minimum HP is still half, and it's going to be very difficult for Black Minds to actually escape this time.
Well, that's true, and yeah, seems they see the one advantage the Black Minds have is they'll be coming in raw without the Lord, right? So they still have a chance, Xbox, and to do some damage or at least defend until the or rest of the team members come in. But still, they have one has 48 seconds, one has 34 seconds, and to take down a Nexus, a Moskov needs just 5 seconds.
Yes, only 5 seconds required, especially with that Moscow and the attack speed that he has. So, are we gonna go back into the game? We are gonna see very, very soon. So, 2 minutes gone, and I think we are having some technical issues, and that's why we are actually in a long pause for now. So, guys, we will be back very soon. So far, you might have already seen a promo code on this stream there, and if you haven't used it already, use it right now. Go into the link in description and use that redeem code to get some diamond into your Mobile Legends game account. And talking about that, let's talk about the sponsors, Grim.
Well, we just are thankful and more than thankful for our wonderful sponsors. The sponsor, the event of MKE's Championship Season 5 is sponsored by Genesis Store, one of the biggest account resellers in India, and co-sponsored by IV Store and Zeutan Store. So yes, we are already 3 minutes into the pause. Seems like the glitch will take a bit longer to resolve. We will, I request our wonderful audience to stay tuned until the game starts.
Yes. Stay with us, guys. Stay tuned, and it is a very, very crucial match for both teams. The one who wins will be going on the top of this group, and they will face against Seven Colors, and the team that loses will be facing ABM. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens. We are also waiting just like you. We are eager to watch the whole match getting finished, but we still don't know who is gonna be winner for this match.
Well. I am still behind Black Minds, but situation is not so good as we speak. So let's wait and watch who wins.
Yes, indeed. So, what do you think was the turning point for Bay Esports? I mean, all of a sudden they got so aggressive and they took that Lord, they took all those three turrets, including inhibitor from the mid lane. I mean, I was actually talking about it and I was thinking that they should actually show some at least aggressiveness, and with that aggressiveness, they can actually take down Blank Minds. But yeah, they didn't focus on those objectives in the early game, but in the late game, all of a sudden they were very aggressive. I mean, was this something calculated? I mean, they were trying to use this approach to somehow surprise the opponent.
Well, might be. We don't know. See, the only thing is how you take the feedback of the game you are in and how use it for your advantage. Probably, Bay Esports have figured it out better or and in a at faster than the Black Minds. Probably that is why they are now at least. I wouldn't say leading. They have an advantage now.
बचपन में आग तोड़ना नहीं है
I'll show you what fighting really is.
coming in the far end corner lord although project especially towards the backliner he goes in and connects it on two people and she has the flash to progress Lydia to get right a two-man away from the Cooper section in survives he's gonna jump and hit the momentum way too close to the Martin is gonna make sure that he gets two of them.
you what fighting really is.
Coming to the far end corner, Lord also approaching, especially towards the backliner. He goes in and connects it on two people. And he has the flash to progress Lydia to get right. The two man also from the touches in it survives. He's gonna jump and hit the momentum way too close to the Martin. He's gonna make sure that he gets two of them.
I'll show you what fighting really is.
Coming to the far end corner, Lord also approaching, especially towards the backliner. He goes in and connects it on two people. And he has the flash to progress Lydia to get right. The two man also from the touches in it survives. He's gonna jump and hit the momentum way too close to the Martin. He's gonna make sure that he gets two of them.
I'll show you what fighting really is.
Coming to the far end corner, Lord also approaching, especially towards the backliner. He goes in and connects it on two people. And he has the flash to progress Lydia to get right. The two man also from the touches in it survives. He's gonna jump and hit the momentum way too close to the Martin. He's gonna make sure that he gets two of them.
I'll show you what fighting really is.
Coming to the far end corner, Lord also approaching, especially towards the backliner. He goes in and connects it on two people. And he has the flash to progress Lydia to get right. The two man also from the touches in it survives. He's gonna jump and hit the momentum way too close to the Martin. He's gonna make sure that he gets two of them.
Alright guys, so we are back and it's gonna be Popol getting taken down by with that dawning light. It seems to be that it's gonna be troubling for the whole team, and Xbox, the rejection shield has been popped and the minions are there from the mid lane, and once again dawning light on Xbox, very low HP, but yes, third will be taken down. So BeyEsports are the one moving on to the top of the chart, and they will be facing 7 colors now, and it's gonna be the other team who's gonna face ABM in the next qualifiers. So it's gonna be a good match. Upcoming matches. So this was the last match. Sorry guys for the technical issue that we had actually. So we are gonna be back in the next stream tomorrow. And for now, that's it. This was the last match. And once again, apologies for the delays and apologies for the pause.
Well, the pause was definitely unintentional. We did not mean to pause it for such a long period. I apologize to our wonderful audience who still were there with us for the game to continue. Thank you very much for being with us this entire time. Thank you so much for being with us for 2 of the games, for bearing me and Dome Master. Thank you so much. And this is Grim signing off for the day. Stay tuned for tomorrow's games.
But Mrs. Johnson is getting ready there, and it seems to me that Pelric is in trouble. Here comes Get Out. All members are there. Oh my goodness! All members. He be able to take down? No, I think he's in trouble this time, and it seems to me that Julian is also putting all that damage once again, overcommitting that fight, and Diggy with a time journey, and he be able to take down? No, I think he's in trouble this time, and it seems to me that Julian is also putting all that damage once again, overcommitting that fight, and Diggy with a time journey, and he be able to take down? No, I think he's in trouble this time, and it seems to me that Julian is also putting all that damage once again, overcommitting that fight, and Diggy with a time journey, and he be able to take down? No, I think he's in trouble this time, and it seems to me that Julian is also putting all that damage once again, overcommitting that fight, and Diggy with a time journey, and he be able to take down? No, I think he's in trouble this time, and it seems to me that Julian is also putting all that damage once again, overcommitting that fight, and Diggy with a time journey, and he be able to take down? No, I think he's in trouble this time, and it seems to me that Julian is also putting all that damage once again, overcommitting that fight, and Diggy with a time journey. Divine Judgment, but yes, Xbox will be able to survive for now, and it seems to me that it's gonna be a double kill. And are they gonna go for a triple kill? Will they be able to? Ooh, here comes the Atlas with that ultimate, and yes, finally shut down and triple kill. Divine Judgment, but yes, Xbox will be able to survive for now, and it seems to me that it's gonna be a double kill. And are they gonna go for a triple kill? Will they be able to? Ooh, here comes the Atlas with that ultimate, and yes, finally shut down and triple kill. Divine Judgment, but yes, Xbox will be able to survive for now, and it seems to me that it's gonna be a double kill. And are they gonna go for a triple kill? Will they be able to? Ooh, here comes the Atlas with that ultimate, and yes, finally shut down and triple kill. Divine Judgment, but yes, Xbox will be able to survive for now, and it seems to me that it's gonna be a double kill. And are they gonna go for a triple kill? Will they be able to? Ooh, here comes the Atlas with that ultimate, and yes, finally shut down and triple kill. Divine Judgment, but yes, Xbox will be able to survive for now, and it seems to me that it's gonna be a double kill. And are they gonna go for a triple kill? Will they be able to? Ooh, here comes the Atlas with that ultimate, and yes, finally shut down and triple kill. Divine Judgment, but yes, Xbox will be able to survive for now, and it seems to me that it's gonna be a double kill. And are they gonna go for a triple kill? Will they be able to? Ooh, here comes the Atlas with that ultimate, and yes, finally shut down and triple kill. Divine Judgment, but yes, Xbox will be able to survive for now, and it seems to me that it's gonna be a double kill. And are they gonna go for a triple kill? Will they be able to? Ooh, here comes the Atlas with that ultimate, and yes, finally shut down and triple kill. Semi-damage build actually. Once again, there's another fight, and Kaja with the Divine Judgment taking down those members, and Diggy with the time journey also immuning all those members. And once again, it seems to me that it's gonna be trouble for BLANKMINDS. Semi-damage build actually. Once again, there's another fight, and Kaja with the Divine Judgment taking down those members, and Diggy with the time journey also immuning all those members. And once again, it seems to me that it's gonna be trouble for BLANKMINDS. Semi-damage build actually. Once again, there's another fight, and Kaja with the Divine Judgment taking down those members, and Diggy with the time journey also immuning all those members. And once again, it seems